Okie doke. Let's have a look. This might work better actually. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's actually streaming better than it did with Twitch, to be fair. Okay, so if I mess around a little bit, I could get something decent. Let's log out Tumblr. Just gonna log out like this. Bear with me 1 moment. Just going to log out. How do I... What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Okay, almost there. We're having some technical difficulties. lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okie doke. Just collecting lots of chests for no reason. I'm not even paying attention. Cool. What do I need? Yeah. Where's the chest? Fuck's sake. There's a chest here. There we go, lots of chests. I don't even know if you get an achievement for chests, but I've made it my goal to collect every one. Because I've done all the chests in here, all the chests there, all the chests laying by the Thames, Southwark, that's done, Lambeth, done, Westminster, we've got a few to go. By a few I mean like 42, so... But we've only got... Oh, we've only got 10 more left here. That's cool. We'll start here, shall we? Oh Jesus. I'm not going to hijack that carriage, I'm instead going to collect that chest. Although, well, oh god, there can be a bit of action I suppose. Such a high level, doesn't matter. I'm not going to die today. Damn it. People shooting me, that's always a good sign. Basically two-shot kill everybody now. One, two. Ooh, I like these. I forgot how cool this is. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, it is above. Don't know what happened there. There she is. Oh, delving into Westminster, that's not where I want to go. Oh dear, dear, dear. Another chest. 3 more to go. Okay. Willing to... Nathan, thank you. Have you ever played Assassin's Creed before? Because collecting it is a nightmare. There's just so much to collect in every Assassin's Creed game. I think the only time I collected everything was Assassin's Creed 2, and that was only because I had way too much time on my hands at that age. I only need one more illustration, which is over there. Cool, we'll get this and then we'll get the illustration, and I've got all of those in this area. Baby steps. I really should be streaming this on my proper YouTube channel. If anybody is watching, I have a proper YouTube channel with my friend Tom, which I might link in a minute. Not that anybody's going to be watching this. I'm a very drab, monotonous British bloke. So it may be a good idea to stream on the proper YouTube channel that I have, which has Let's Plays and podcasts. Which is way more interesting than just me. Oh well. I've got one more chest. It's a kit. Kitty kitty. Oh god. Because why not? Because why not? I might start streaming on my other YouTube channel. I think that would be better. And then just delete it when it's done. That might be a better idea. Easy, easy. What have we got? And there's the last chest, and then it's all in the other area after that. Chest cleared. So now I'm going to go all the way over here. Where shall I start? Right there. Plenty to do. Loading takes forever in this game. What should I do? Yeah, I'll link my my decent YouTube. This isn't my YouTube that I mainly use. So I'll just stick that here if anybody likes it. Okay, cool. Let's get to work. Where is the first chest? It's right there. Cool. Oh my god. Oh, I looked away for 1 second. That was so stupid. I totally apologise. Okay. Well, I'm on the ground at least. So, that's fine. Hello, Atari1307. I'm just collecting boring stuff on Assassin's Creed. I mentioned earlier how there's just so many bloody collectibles, and I never ever collect them all. But I figured, why not just collect all the chests? I don't even know if you get an achievement for it. If you don't, I'll be a bit frustrated. Because I spent a long time last night just collecting chests. I mean, you get money for it, but I don't even know what money gives you anymore. I've bought everything. Alright, let's start. Let's start at the bottom and then work our way up to the top. Although if I come across any that I see, then obviously I'll collect those too. I remember when this game came out, I was just not into it. I was like, another Assassin's Creed, is there any need? But I buy them anyway and I play them and I complete them, so clearly they work. I'm quite excited for the new one as well, actually, that was released, the set in Egypt. I'm not so sure about the Flying Eagle fantasy shit. I kind of like the realistic sort of, you're a part of history and you're changing it kind of thing. Although you can completely turn invisible in this one, which kind of ruins the immersion a little bit, but oh well. Assassin's Creed Empire, no, what's that? I'm not sure, I'm terrible, I'm not in the loop. I don't know what the new one's called that they announced at E3. Origins? I know about that, I'm not sure about Empire. If you know what it is, let me know. Because I've played quite a few. I played the I even played the one on the PSP, Bloodlines, which was not great. Wasn't the best game. Ooh. Like I show my friend Tom games, because he's the person I do a YouTube channel with, and I don't think he's played many Assassin's Creeds. I really should show him. I think the best one's Assassin's Creed 2. So we should definitely play that, I think. But I'll have to look into Empire, I have no idea which one that is. Do I want to pass it in? I don't know. Last time I 100%ed an Assassin's Creed game was all the way back when it was Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, they'll release the trailer soon, that's cool, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I generally don't, like, the last game I 100%ed I think was Arkham Knight. I haven't 100%ed the game in a long time. But, I don't know, like, it depends how much it interests me. Like, I stopped playing this game ages ago, but randomly when I was going through games, I saw this one and thought, it's good for, like, chilling and collecting stuff and just wasting time, which is basically what I'm doing. It's like, what can I waste my time with? Oh, cool. Is that the one? I thought it was called Origins, the one that was Egypt, or maybe they're making 2 games. But I'll definitely have to check them out. I always say I won't play them, but I do. I bought Assassin's Creed Syndicate about a month after it came out, saying I'd never buy one again, so... They're always fun, they're like... They're not... You know, they run out of ideas sometimes. This feels very similar to, the one in Paris, I forgot the name. Assassin's Creed Unity. It feels very similar, apart from the crazy grapple hook that you get, but... They're still fun. Like, I'm having fun. I have fun, like, doing the story and stuff. It's not like super original and it's a bit cliche, but it's cool. I mean, the odds that I meet Charles Dickens, Karl Marx, etc., all these historical figures, it's a bit crazy, but it's fun. But I suppose I could 100% it. All I'm really doing is collecting, and then there's a few side missions I need to do. I'm from the UK. I'm from Devon, so like the countryside in Great Britain. Greetings from Ukraine. Cool. You are the first Ukrainian friend I've ever made, so it's a pleasure to meet you. Alright, chests. If I were a chest. This one. Yeah, I promise my content's not usually this boring or chill. I do play games with my friend and I have a YouTube channel with him. Yes, I have heard about Jack the Ripper. I thought about buying that actually, but it's just kind of passed me by. But if it happens to be on offer, I might end up checking it out because that's a really good idea. But I think they could have. That I was thinking of when this game got announced. I thought if you're gonna do London, you might as well. And you're not going super historically, accurate. Just go do something cool like Jack the Ripper, or even like I was wondering if they'd do something like Sherlock, like an alternate reality. You never know. But Jack the Ripper is a really cool idea. I'd love to see what that's like. If it's cheap, I'll pick it up. But I don't know. Usually it's quite expensive, isn't it? Like the season pass and stuff like that. They're generally almost as expensive as a full game. So I haven't bought DLC since like The Witcher 3, because The Witcher 3 is totally worth it. I'd buy anything for The Witcher 3. I said I'd work from the bottom to the top, but I absolutely haven't done that, so let's go this way. Because like, if I spread it out, I'm just going to get confused. Even though it's on the map, I'll be flying all over the place. But yeah, I have heard of Jack the Ripper, and I might get it. It depends. I said I wouldn't buy this game, but I did, so never say never. Yeah, it's cool guys, thanks for chatting. I'm happy to answer any questions. Because I really am just sat here collecting. What was that? Jacob Fry was killed by Jack the Ripper. Is that some crazy major spoilage you're giving me? I had the Evie Fry super old in it as well. Ooh. Yeah, luckily I'm not like heavy on plot for Assassin's Creed, so it's not the end of the world. I prefer Evie, to be honest, as well, from Jack the Ripper. I just think Evie's a stronger character. Plus, I think when I first played Assassin's Creed, it was all about the stealth. So, like, Evie's just the perfect assassin, whereas Jacob's a bit of a brute. It's cool though. I think they're both cool. It's just if I had to be anyone, it would be Evie. Like, I've been collecting stuff with Evie just because she looks cool. Plus, she can completely fucking disappear. If you've got the power of clairvoyance, you're usually a better assassin, in my opinion. But yeah, all I'm doing is collecting, so I'm sorry if the gameplay is not super engaging. It's not something I'm doing on purpose. It's just if anybody wants to chat about stuff, talk about games, E3's come about, the new Assassin's Creed, then I'm happy to hear it. Because I tell myself I'll stop buying these games, but I absolutely know I'm going to buy the new one. Up to the skies we go. I wonder if there's any cool colours I can go. I can make it interesting. What kind of colours can I get for these characters? Because red's getting on my nerves. I've been looking at it for way too long. Oh, what should I go for? Gold? Or maybe beige? Well, that's not beige. That's like that's violet. If you're asking for a certain colour, you want the proper colour. Taupe or taupe? Oh god, I don't know. Forest green. You know what, we're gonna go for a nice green. Yeah, we're gonna go for green. It just really ties it all together, doesn't it? Plus, if I get bored of that, I can just change it, because fuck it, why not? Oh, my battery's running out on my controller, give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, they are. I remember seeing a trailer for Jack the Ripper, and there was like a really old Eevee. Because I guess because the killings were a little later on as to when this was set, so they had to work it in somehow. I think it was why it was probably became DLC. They were a bit apprehensive. But I'm glad they did it. That's like kind of a creative idea. You got to do something different with DLC to keep you engaged. Yeah, they're super old. I remember seeing like a super old Eevee. She's still pretty badass though. If you can jump around buildings and shit and be that old, I'd say that's pretty badass. Okay, where are these chests at? We'll start here and then we can work all the way around here. Nice little cluster of chests. And then I should keep an eye. I should probably get that helix glitch, shouldn't I? Because I know I'll be collecting those soon. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for this. Oh god. Oh dear. So if I just go, can I get it here? Oh, we'll find out. I'm just above it. Oh no. Okay, we'll do that again. Put it this way. Oh god, I can't see. Okay, that won't work. I fucked that. Oh. Just as I dropped. Okay. Come on, give me the prompt. Give me the prompt. Oh, come on. This game's playing with me now. Okay. I just did it again. What is wrong with me? Jesus. Right. Once more with feeling. Alright, this is it. There it is. This is going to be perfect. I haven't seen the trailer for Far Cry 5 yet. I was asleep when the Ubisoft press conference was on, and I maybe watched a few trailers. I instead watched Sony, which was super disappointing. Okay, I'm done with that helix glitch. I can cross this bridge when I get to it. I need to focus on chests because it's just gonna get worse. Yeah, I'm really excited for Far Cry 5. I didn't play much of. I bought Far Cry 4, but it just didn't hold me like Far Cry 3, which I thought was brilliant. But Far Cry 5 is set in America, I think, isn't it? There is a Far Cry 5. There is a Far Cry Primal. You're right. But yeah, there is a Far Cry 5 that was announced recently, and there was a new trailer yesterday at E3. I guess you could say that Primal, in my opinion, is kind of like Far Cry 4.5. It's like the same map, but older. It's almost like you could have made an expansion. That game came out way too soon after 4, in my opinion. Like, I haven't been super into a Far Cry game since 3, which I loved. That was a great game. I was just non-stop playing that when it came out. I think the bad guy Vass, he was super cool in it. He was a scary dude. Like, he was just a bad guy I didn't want to fuck with, but then he wasn't quite as important. You have a question, go ahead and ask him, my friend. That's what we're here for. Because you're not here for the stellar gameplay, I assure you. Glide, glide, glide. I love the way that you can, the best new feature from Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Syndicate is the ability to climb down. Like, it's so simple, but I appreciate it so much. Are there really? I can't find anybody playing Syndicate every day. If there are, then I guess they're doing what I'm bloody doing, and that's collecting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I haven't seen many people play Assassin's Creed, which surprises me because it's such a big franchise. I'm literally only streaming this because I couldn't bring myself to collect stuff all by myself. I thought maybe someone would feel my pain of collecting, but I didn't know that. I didn't know people are streaming lots of Assassin's Creed. I haven't been able to find them, because if they were, I'd give them a pat on the back if they're trying to collect. The first Assassin's Creed game I ever played, I went to the hospital when I was 15, and I got really sick, but my sister's boyfriend played with my little brother, was playing video games whilst I was in the hospital, and he let me borrow it when I got out of the hospital. And back then it was really tough, like, to get games. It was expensive, and I didn't have any money because I was too young. I think it was like 2008, so I was definitely not old enough to have a job to buy games. So he let me borrow the first Assassin's Creed on the PS3, and I loved it. I had to, like, my brother was away, so I could nick his PS3. I basically took his PS3, played it, put it in my room, and played Assassin's Creed all the time. So I have, like, pretty good memories with the first Assassin's Creed. The first game I ever actually bought with my money was Assassin's Creed 2, and I bought that the day it came out, which never happens. The game's got to be pretty special for me to be willing to pay like £40, which is like $50–60 in America. It's crazy. I wouldn't, I wouldn't even spend that money today on a video game usually, unless it's, unless I'm super hyped for it. How old am I now? I'm 21 now, and I'm still playing bloody video games whenever I get the chance. But at the time, in 2008, I guess I was 12, 13. How many Assassin's Creed games do I have? Oh god, I got all three of them on. Well, I've got all of the ones on Xbox. What was it? So it goes Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, which I thought was a bit underrated. I had a good time with that. I haven't played Assassin's Creed Rogue. I think I've missed that. I played the side-scrolly ones that came out on PlayStation Network. Oh, did I miss the chest? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, and I even had the one on PSP, Bloodlines. I remember buying that. I think it was on offer and I was going on holiday. Needed something to play on my crappy PSP. I haven't played the Liberation one though, either. I own quite a few, I've played enough. I've played the main ones. Unity I thought was, I bought it like a year after it came out, so... The best Assassin's Creed character for me is Ezio. He was just so well developed because he was almost a bit of a player really, wasn't he? And then he kind of grows into this super assassin. I suppose that happens, you kind of grow up a bit once your family gets killed. I am 21 years old, does that shock you? Do I sound like a little 12-year-old boy? But yeah, I'm an adult and I have to do adult stuff when I'm not gaming, how boring. I mean, what's a 21-year-old doing? Sat here playing video games. Played Bloodlines when you were 7, damn. I can't even remember when that game came out. I definitely didn't buy it when it was new. When I was younger I was really excited about a game being out in London, but when it got announced I just wasn't... I was all Assassin's Creeded out. Now you are 12. Well, now you're watching me play games. I wonder what Assassin's Creeds are going to be out by the time you're 21. I feel like there's a lot more Assassin's Creed left. I mean, think of how many Call of Duty games there are. Okay. It's when it gets to collecting in video games, I don't even know what I'm doing. I forget where I am. I'm like, have I collected those? How many have I collected? I'll be collecting, probably watching another podcast or listening to music, and I don't even realise I've collected maybe half of an entire thing. There's a chest. Yeah, I kind of like have a retroactive appreciation for this game. Shut up. Kind of want to kill these people now, so I'm going to take 1 minute to stop playing the collecting game and just straight shoot this person in the face. Is there anybody else? Oh, it's just her. How boring. Alright, back to dull chest collecting. But yeah, if anybody has any questions about new games that they want to talk about, or Assassin's Creed or anything else, I'm happy to talk. I've got nothing better to do. Clearly I'm collecting fucking chests on a video game. Game that I stopped playing ages ago. I sound 17, that's awesome, if that's true. When I shave I look about 10, so that's a fun fact for you. He needs to die, whoever he is. Oh, come on. That was unfair. Okay. But yeah, I was really impressed with the Wolfenstein 2 trailer, I surprised myself. Assassin's Creed Identity. No, I haven't. You can just about put any word with Assassin's Creed and it'll probably make an Assassin's Creed game. I have not played Chariot Block. If it's cool, sell it to me. What is Chariot Block? Because I have no idea. So out of the loop, clearly. Games I've been excited for E3 are Beyond Good and Evil 2. If you're 12 years old, I don't think you were old enough when that game came out, Beyond Good and Evil 1, but some good times with that game. Spending way too much time taking pictures of stuff that was not super important. But while some of you guys are here, just to let you know, I have a proper YouTube channel. This is just my main channel that I watch other YouTubers on. So if you are interested in listening to me be a bit more interesting with a friend, then I'll put a link in the chat. Oh my god, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the chariot fucked me up. I was not paying attention, clearly. Or they saw that I had a gun and was trying to be a good Samaritan. But I got fucked up. When it comes to games at E3, it tends to be the single player games that I'm into. I'm not great with oh come on, that's got to be a double kill. Yeah, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games anymore. I did when I was a kid. So a lot of the games I'm looking out for are like story. Do I have a fidget spinner? No, I don't. They seem like a good idea there, like beyond the meme that it's become. I think they're a genuinely good idea. Nathan Tim, that's the ultimate. The minute you get to 3 or over, that's when it gets serious. Oh god. I like fighting you guys anyway. That just won't do. Fighting's really responsive on this game actually. It's really easy, but it's super fun. Okay, let's hijack one carriage. I'm feeling crazy. Okay, ooh, let's just move on. There we go. So yeah, all I'm doing is, for anybody new, all I'm doing is collecting on Assassin's Creed. It's as simple as that. So if you want to chat, I'm happy to do that. I've always got my eye on it. So far the topic of discussion has become fidget spinners somehow. I don't own one, but I'm sure that spinning is a super fun hobby. It's like the new stress ball of its generation, except stress balls were nowhere near as memeified. I'm ruining my whole chess collecting strategy of going from bottom to top. But oh well. Let's see what I end up with. We'll just collect whatever's closest. How about that? Nice chariot parking. Good, good, good. I'm in Ned's good books. Yeah, thanks for chatting, guys. Anybody who has. Yeah, parkour. I know, like when I was younger, like when I was in school, it was always super cool to like just the idea of like parkour was like a super big thing, and it sort of came into the mainstream. People getting more into it. We used to just like find YouTube videos as kids, get them on our phones and stuff like that, and like share like parkour. Such a cool idea. And when Assassin's Creed came out, we were like, oh yes, you can go anywhere in the world, It's kind of like unfound of to have a massive open world where you could just go anywhere. It was really cool. I was really surprised that they did it so well. Like, by the time Assassin's Creed 2 came along, it was just the most fun to like jump around Renaissance Italy. It's just really surprising. It is Tom and Levi. Tom and Levi is my channel. I am Levi. Tom is my friend. We're both 21-year-old loners. That's not true. We have social lives, but we hide through video games. We don't tell anybody how nerdy we are. So it's when we get to do our YouTube channel that we can have a bit of fun with games. That was our idea. We decided we've got to show that we love games somehow. We've got to keep it up. Else we're just going to become boring adults who have jobs and study and So whenever we can, we make stuff, we record stuff. We have stupid podcasts that when we first made them were they weren't super, but it's fun. We played Limbo recently. That was one of the most recent ones. I think we've played Rocket League as well. We just kind of mess around and chat around it. We only have a few subscribers on that, but that's fun. That's something I like to do in my spare time. Thanks for subscribing, Nathan. I appreciate it. Definitely keep an eye out for stuff on that channel, because that's where I post stuff mostly. I don't stream as much, although I should, because I like being able to talk to people about games, because I love games, man. Like, we may all, you know, you play online, you wanna, I used to play Call of Duty, where everybody wants to have sex with your mum, but there are good, cool gamers out there. You want to talk about gaming, I'm one of them. I can get through here. I'm imagining I'm going up the stairs. Oh god. My name is Levi. Like the jeans. A lot of people, when they read my name, they say Levi, but I can assure you it's, for me anyway, it's Levi. I should probably, like, I don't really have that on my channel, do I? It's just Newman. I'm a new man, but yeah, my name is Levi. So, that's what Tom and Levi is. It's not just made up aliases, that's genuinely our names. But I will start streaming on Tom and Levi's channel, so if for some bizarre reason you like talking or hearing my voice, then feel free to subscribe to that, and I'll definitely do more like live streams because it's cool. I have fun doing them. There's lots of games I want to play as well. Like I recently got into Overwatch. Recently bought that game because I played a few open weekends, but didn't think too much about actually buying the thing because I don't play enough online. But it's kind of brought back the fun that I used to have playing online games. It's a really fun game, and I don't feel like there are competitive Overwatch players, but you can just jump into that game and have a lot of fun with it. So definitely going to do more of that. Hey, yeah, I'm glad you're into Overwatch. Marble Floose. I think you're on my Tumblr, so it's nice to see you. You can lurk, it's okay. If you want to chat about anything, go ahead, I'm happy to. Like, people hate that I'm a Facebook book account. I do, but I generally don't share stuff on Facebook. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool if you want to lurk. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm a Widowmaker main. She's the one that I play as the most. I think she's awesome. And I've had friends who've called me a filthy, disgusting Widowmaker main. Yeah, I'm glad you found us. We're terrible at Tumblr, so it's amazing that we find anybody. We're not super good at getting Tumblr. I'm glad you like Widowmaker. I don't know who people usually play as, but I've been judged heavily on it. But I think she's a great character because you've got like a sort of assault rifle when you're not aiming, and then it turns into a bloody sniper rifle. It's just wicked. And I really like long shotting and getting people from afar and like being a bit more tactical, which I understand. Like if you're playing different game types, it's a bit more tough. Like if you're defending, I always think that's a good idea to have like a sniper. But if it's like a mode that involves you like being a bit more, I don't know. I think there are different types for different game modes, but I can't help but play as Widowmaker. I think she's awesome. Like even the Venom mines are really handy. Like there is nothing more satisfying in my opinion. It's super fun. And I only wish I'd started playing. I'm not even paying attention to the game. I wish I'd started playing Overwatch sooner, to be honest. There's so many people who play it. Tom plays it. He's usually a healer, and I totally underestimated healers on that game. They are so helpful. Like in Team Fortress, you died way too quickly before you could like benefit from healers, unless you've got a really good chemistry. But total strangers can be your absolute saviour. Like I owe my life quite literally on Overwatch to healers. Go Batman. What is that? If Rocksteady made another Batman game, I would donate my arm and a leg just to play it. Yeah, I bless healers every day. I'm so appreciative when I've got like a really decent healer on my team. Oh, Batman Go! How would that work? Do you collect random Batmen on the street? That would be a good idea. I don't know if he meant that, but Batman Go would be funny. I'd love to collect me a Robin. Arkham Asylum I played recently. I tried to stream it, but I just couldn't get it to work, and I was doing so badly. But I played a ton of those games. Those Rocksteady games are great. Personally, I think Arkham City is the best one. I spent hours playing that game on the Xbox 360. Recently completed the story for Arkham Asylum. I might go back and collect the Riddler trophies. The Riddler trophies in Arkham City were so much fun, and it didn't even bother me that I was collecting them. Like, if Rocksteady make any kind of superhero game again, I'm all over it. It plays out for when you collect Batmen and Robins. Robins should be considered rare. Maybe you get, and there's plenty of Robins. There's only one Batman generally. There's Robins that become Batman, but how many Bruce Waynes can you collect? You know what I mean? There's a lot of characters I wish were real, just because they're so badass, men and women. Evie Fry is definitely cute. She's a cutie. I wish the Latest twins from the Bioshock Infinite were real, with their funny English quips. They're so typically British. Arkham City is a great game, Nathan. If you haven't invested time in that one, I do recommend really pushing that one through, because that's a lot of fun. You don't need to have played Arkham Asylum really to enjoy Arkham City. I mean, I think they even give you a chance to like recap on what's happened if you haven't played it, or if you haven't played it in a long time. So that's cool. It's one of my favourite games, I think. Like I remember I played the demo when I was about maybe 13 or 14 for Arkham Asylum, and I just couldn't get it. I think it was just like a new concept at the time, and I was like, what's this fighting? The fighting, which ended up being like some of the best combat in video games. And but I bought the game on a whim. I traded in some games, I think, at a local store, and I saw that game there. I picked it up. I was like, okay, no, I'll give it a go. I'll properly try. I wasn't trying, and it was so much fun. Like, I didn't even mind the boss battles. I think the only gripe people had with that game was the boss battles were a bit weak, but I think they were pretty fun. Yeah, a lot of Easter eggs, a ton, and it makes it worth your while because if you collect all the Riddler trophies, you actually face Edward Nygma. You face the Riddler, so I think that's pretty cool. Like, it makes you actually want to collect collectibles, like with what was it, Assassin's Creed 2, if you collect all the feathers, and I remember collecting all the feathers, it was a bloody nightmare. But if you did, you got the cloak that was made out of feathers, which basically made you always notorious. I was like, what? I spent all this time collecting bloody feathers for my my grieving mother, and she's made me a cloak that makes everybody hate me. I was like, that's not the best reward I'd hope for. Man-Bat. There's an Easter egg in Arkham Asylum that hints at Arkham City before Arkham City was even a thing. I think that's really cool. Like, the collectibles and Easter eggs in that game are so well detailed. They spent a lot of time with that, which I think is really cool. But seriously, we should contact the developers of Pokemon Go, because Batman Go is a good pitch. That's how we make our first million, guys. Batman Go. Where are all my chests at? How many do I need? Only 14 to go, see? You guys have made it so much easier for me. I'm not even paying attention. Right, there you are. To all of you guys, I appreciate it. It's good to talk, because then I forget that I'm tediously collecting collectibles. Batman Begins is a good game. I tell you what's a great game as well. Batman Vengeance was the first Batman game I ever played, and I think it was based on the animated series. That game brings back so many memories. It's probably terrible now, but I was recollecting my PlayStation 2 collection when I was younger. My mother threw away all of my PlayStation games one day, put them all in the black bag and threw them away, so I made it my goal a few years back to start collecting all the games I used to play as a kid, and I did not regret buying Batman Vengeance again. It's a bit dated now, but I still have a lot of fun playing it. Well, if I'm gonna definitely try and do some more live streams, so stick around for those if you do want to chat, because I'm happy to do so with all sorts of people, really. Anybody who plays games, I'm generally happy to play video games with. Why do these guys hate me? I just want to steal your chest. Is it too much to ask? Fine, I'm going to shoot you. I will shoot with my gun in a minute, sir. Well, you asked for this. Do you mind? Ugh. I'm in a spot of bother. There we go. Silly poofy hair man. These guys are super. The Royal Guard are very serious in real life. If you haven't been to the United Kingdom and you happen upon central London, these guys really are as serious as everybody says. Don't try and get photos with them. Or do, but just be courteous. Why did my mother do that to me? It's a great question. I think she was just cleaning out the house, and I don't know, maybe she just thought, oh, he doesn't play these. It was with my little brother as well. We were both pretty distraught coming back from school one day. Like, I was mad. I lost a lot of my comics as well. I used to collect comics as a kid. All sorts of comics, and they went as well. They completely cleared out. But I can't dwell on it now. I just started recollecting them, and PlayStation 2 games are super cheap now. It's great. When I find myself really poor, and as a uni student, I am poor quite a lot of the time. It is really cool to be able to buy games like on PlayStation 2 that are super cheap. some illustrations to be had. I should collect these as well. I also want to keep an eye out for these secrets, because I want to get where is it? Where's the vault? The cool little vault that I need to go to. Here it is. I need to get all the secrets and do that. I didn't really pay attention. I think it is a mum thing. Honestly, I agree with you. You know, if I told my dad, I'd probably tell my dad a million times, like, please, if you see any of my stuff, don't touch it. Put it in a drawer or something. But you know, it's definitely a mum thing. They're like, what? You never play them? It's like, they're collectibles, mother. They're collectibles. You don't know if there have been some rare games that it's pretty sad. Like when I've been trying to rebuy some of the games I used to have, only to find that they're super rare, a ton of money. I think, Mum, why did you do this to me? Now I have to spend in excess of, like, I think £30 for one game I had to get again. I think it was Shadow of the Colossus, but I don't want to have to go through buying that again if somebody throws it away. Luckily it's all mine now. It's in my place, so I bring them all with me. So that's okay. Where I'm running out of chests, aren't I? How many do I have? 13 more chests. We'll start here and work our way. We're nearly there, guys. I'm really happy with how easy this has become. I thought it'd take forever. I spent a lot of time doing this yesterday for no particular reason. Oh my god, honestly, like, I should have written a eulogy for all those games that I lost. It was a sad, sad time. Yeah, it's super nerdy, but I had a lot of comics as well. I loved, I still do, but I didn't collect them as much, Marvel comics, and they were all gone. They were all gone, there was no chance. I was just in school, minding my own business, having a good time, talking to friends, learning. I came home to find that everything I held dear in terms of gaming and nerdiness had disappeared because my mum was doing a good old clean up. Yeah, I think I held like a minute silence or something. It was a sad time. Yeah, I can't really replicate the feeling of losing so many games. We'd spent years. There's a lot of memories to gaming. Like, people don't realise. Like, it's pretty intense. It's a sad time. It really brings up some stuff. I can't even remember what I mentioned that I lost all those games, but I've hurt myself. My heart breaks a million times. That there's not enough heartbreak emojis to replicate that feeling of sheer loss. Something serious is going to happen in my life, and I think that'll do it. Like, worse things have happened, but in the scheme of gaming, yeah, it cuts deep. You know, in my experience as a human being, it's right up there with some of the most catastrophic. I wouldn't even care if today someone like bulldozed all my PS4 games. I have a lot of nostalgia for old school PS2, so at that time they meant so much more because games were a hard commodity. When I was younger and it was just me and my little brother, you wouldn't get a game until maybe Christmas time or if it was someone's birthday, so we would constantly, the minute we got a game, we'd save our pocket money up to get a video game. And you know, the minute you had a game, you just spend your life on it. So any game we had, we really spent the time to appreciate that we had a game. Like, nowadays I can just buy them, and it's definitely changed my experience with games. It's not to say I don't enjoy them as much. There's still games that I love, but I definitely just buy games, and I didn't play them as religiously as like as committed as I used to be playing games, because it was the only game I had when it was back in the day, because I couldn't afford it. I couldn't buy them. I was too young. Now that I can buy them, I might get bored, play another game, do something. I really need to appreciate games and try not to buy too many, else I won't end up bloody playing the things. So yeah, growing up, that's a lesson I have to have to learn. I have to play games properly. Last game I've spent so much time on was The Witcher 3, and that was purely because I bought it on a whim. I heard that it was out. I heard a bit about it, and I'd played The Witcher 2, but wasn't super, like, I played that for maybe 10 hours, and that's a big game. Oh god, I don't know what happened there. But I was like, you know, I'll just buy that game. Like, I think people like are saying it's going to be good. I went to my supermarket up the road, and there it was. And I just bought it. It was about £45. I was like, that's steep, but you gotta live dangerously sometimes. So I was like, I'll give it a go. I'll risk it. If it's bad, then I've lost £45. So it's a big risk, but it was a super reward. I'm still playing that game to this day. Like, I haven't completed the DLC, the Blood and Wine DLC, but that's what made gaming worthwhile, was a game like The Witcher 3. I can't recommend it enough. You don't even need to have played the other two, really. I came back to those games once I'd played The Witcher 3, so yeah, it's really surprising. Like, I can't tell you, because it really took me by surprise, but I fell in love with it. I bought all the books. I've read all the books by Andrzej Sapkowski. He's the guy who does all the Witcher books, because I didn't know it was based on the books. The voice of Geralt, super gruff, a Witcher, killing people. It's just a super cool character. He kind of reminds me of Snake from Metal Gear Solid, which is another series I love, but I couldn't have been more surprised by The Witcher. And you can just sink hours and hours into that game. Like, I really value story in video games. I feel like there's a lot of underappreciated story in video games, because I love reading books and I love films, and there's been stories in video games that have been right up there with some of the best books I've read. Yeah, definitely, I can't recommend it enough. It really does depend what you're into. Like, generally, I haven't been super into fantasy games by any stretch. It's not like, you know, I'm not going out of my way to get my fantasy fix, but it's really realistic. It's quite gritty. The stories are really interesting. You're forced to make really difficult choices. You care about the characters around you, and that's what I love about games like that. Ones that just really encourage you to just care about stuff. Like, you know, you play, you know, and this is not a dig at other games. I mean, you play Call of Duty, you're not really buying the game for its super intense story. They've tried, and they've got really cool actors to play it, but it's just not the same. Games like The Witcher, where they put stuff like that at the forefront of the game, it's just, I really appreciate it. Games like that. But yeah, it's a game I definitely recommend. Everybody I know who owns the game loves it, so, you know, yeah, definitely look into it. Like, look at some reviews or something, or read up about it, and if you do get to the time where you want to play something new, I'd say The Witcher is the way to go. Witcher 2 is really tough. If you really get into Witcher 3 and think, oh, I'll give it a go, The Witcher 2 gave me an ass kicking. You've got to know that if you're making a jump and you get into Witcher 3, Witcher 2 is not going to hold your hand. Witcher 2 will slap you in the face for thinking it was easy. And Witcher 1 on the PC, very strategic, very different, but still fun. But yeah, I got my ass handed to me on Witcher 2 when I was coming back, and I'd already played it when it came out, and I was still getting my ass handed to me. Witcher 3 can be tough in places, but nowhere near as hard as Witcher 2, so Witcher 3 is actually a good place for people to start. And I was really surprised how I picked up the story. I thought, Witcher 3, they're going to mention so much stuff from Witcher 2. They do, but you can learn about all of that whilst you're playing, so it's really cool. Like, even if they allude to something that happened in a previous Witcher game, it catches you up. You already kind of know. But yeah, I'm curious to see what anybody who's watching has thought of E3 so far. I thought Sony, I was surprised. I thought they were going to have more to show, but it's not the end of the world. I've been a PlayStation gamer for a long time. Like, I was sad when the PS3 was so bad. The controller on the PS3 just made it so much harder to play games, but generally I play PlayStation, and Sony definitely left a lot to the imagination. But I think Atari on the chat mentioned Far Cry 5. I need to check that out, because I mentioned how much I loved Far Cry 3. That was a great game. I would just have a thing about psychopath villains, I guess. So much more interesting. Best example probably being the Joker. I just love psychopaths. They intrigue me as characters, because sometimes they're not even that psychotic. They usually have really good reasons. So it makes a good bad guy someone you can relate to. The Todd Howard memes, which ones are they? Yeah, I've been a little bit, like, I watched some. I've definitely watched some of the press conference. If anybody's seen the Devolver Digital press conference that they made, like, it's hilarious. It's just a press conference mocking other press conferences, and it was so funny. Like, it looks like a proper press conference, but they don't introduce anything. It's just mental. So I recommend you look up the Devolver Digital E3 press conference. It was so funny. It was so weird. But it was just making fun of all the typical press conferences you see. Like mentioning very all the time. Like, we're very pleased to present this very video games where we're very proud of how very good our very games that we've got to show you. I'm trying to look at the chat whilst kicking these guys' asses. The Xbox One X, yeah, I still not convinced me to buy an Xbox One just yet. I probably wouldn't get that one either, but it's always good because damn it, because it will make the other Xbox One cheaper. So if I do decide to get an Xbox One, it's going to be cheaper because of how many bloody Xboxes they've made. Go away. And you, I see you, but I can't get to you, so give me 1 minute to kill you. Just give me 1 little second. Just 1 little second. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm completely out of the loop, yep, same. Oh my god, yeah. Everything is Skyrim. Even on the PlayStation conference. Skyrim in VR, Skyrim on the Switch. I am not gonna buy Skyrim for my Switch. I've played it a million times. Like, I don't need to play Skyrim. Like, I don't have like a need to play Skyrim on the go. It's not something like, I guess it'd be cool on like a train journey or something, but I've played it so many times and on so many different platforms. I'm all Skyrim'd out. Not only that, they've released paid mods are going to be a thing in Fallout 4 and Skyrim, which just doesn't work. Especially, excuse me, especially if it's like paid content. It's just silly. Yeah, Skyrim on the 3DS. You joke, but I swear to God. Now with reduced graphics, Skyrim on the 3DS. Check it out. Skyrim on the potato is what I'm expecting. And you get like an exclusive potato character you can play as. The Zelda DLC costume and the Master Sword looks cool, but the outfit looks hilarious. I don't know if you've seen it. I can't recommend it enough that you Google it because it's so bad. I think Valve tried doing that before and it just blew up in their face. Like, it's just never a good idea. Okay, the Royal Guard are on my arse here, so... Just gonna quickly get the treasure. Potato race, yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, it's gone. That was good. Oh, he's not even bothering me. I just killed one of your men for no reason. You don't even mind, probably because I helped the queen. Yeah, the mod thing, it's just a bit silly. Hey Nathan, hope you enjoyed eating your food, dude. In such a typical British fashion, I had crumpets earlier, so I'm all good. I had crumpets, but this time I had Nutella with them. I can't recommend crumpets enough. Hi guys, sorry I killed someone. I need to look for treasure instead, so you're gonna have to wait. Royal correspondence and then a chest. Oh my god, oh it's my mates killing him. Sorry guys. I'll let these guys handle it. Bye. Oh god. Oh dear. I don't want to shoot you. Oh okay. Whoa. What the hell was that? I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Marble, if you're a subscriber to Tom and Levi, do you think I should do more live streaming? Because I'm really surprised that there's been a few people to talk to. Usually, like, I just don't think there would be. But I suppose I've got more subscribers on Tom and Levi, it might be more worthwhile. Oh my god, no, I don't want to see Link in detail either. I didn't want that, he looked way too buff. That is not the Link I know. Especially when my favourite Link is Toon Link. Well, we talked about, Nathan, we talked about The Witcher being a snap purchase. No Man's Sky was also a snap purchase, and I fucking hated that game. I didn't hate it, I think that was a bit harsh, but it definitely did not meet my expectations. I was really hyped for that game, just like everybody else. And it was so underwhelming, and it was so disappointing, and that was like the last game I think I'd snap bought. I haven't bought a game like that. Like, No Man's Sky has put me off from snap purchase gaming because it disappointed me so much. It totally is the in thing, Marble, as well. I know what you mean. Like, even a massive YouTubers are doing it. It's a good way to communicate with people. Like, it's, you know, I don't know how we'd be able to chat, Marble, if it weren't for live streaming. And it's the way, like, you know, I didn't expect to get like a ton of reception from it, but if we have a few new people every now and then that come along and want to chat about games, like, you know, I encourage that. It's really cool. Bethesda don't care, they want your money. Yeah. If they put Toon Link in Skyrim though, I may consider it. It'd look out of place, but you know, I'm sure there's a mod for that. What am I even thinking? People will find a way as well. People find a way to mod the PC version. Like, I think it's purely for consoles that they want to get you to pay for mods because they know you can. Like, yeah, back to the streaming thing. I don't know what to stream because I play so many different games. Generally, like, I haven't played this game in a long time. It was on a whim that I decided to stream the rest of my mundane collecting. Good idea to stream, I know. What's the most boring thing to do on a game? Okay, now let's stream it, because that's a good idea. Yeah, I like doing this, it's fun. Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes, make it so. You know they're there somewhere though, Marble, as well. You just know it. you know someone's in the at least has tried making it, has made it, or is in the process of making that. I would pay, you know, I'd give some money for a Toon Link versus Thomas the Tank Engine. A pet Thomas the Tank Engine dragon. Toon Link would be such a cool playable character on that kind of game. It would just make it so much more funny. It'd actually make me want to do stuff. I know who Toon Link is, Nathan. If we're talking of Toon Link, it's in Legend of Zelda. Toon Link is in Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, all great games. My favourite Zelda game is Wind Waker. I've mentioned this a few times on my other YouTube channel, and yeah, I can't tell you how much I love Toon Link. He's so cute. He's a cutie, and he's just a great character in a fantastic video game. Yeah, I love Wind Waker. I will fight people to the ends of the earth about the best Legend of Zelda. I love Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask did something incredibly different. It was super dark. Twilight Princess, just as brilliant. Feels like a spiritual successor almost to Ocarina of Time. I think it's in the same world. I haven't played Skyward Sword. It's the only one I haven't played. I love Breath of the Wild. I'm still playing that and getting shrines. But Wind Waker, every time for me, so much fun. I've played that game more times than I can count. I needed that. I should get that letter. But you know what? What did I say? I'm getting chests, man. I'm getting chests. Toon Link is a boy. He's a super awesome warrior. He's trying to save Princess Zelda usually. Apart from Wind Waker, there's not so much saving. Zelda's pretty badass. I won't go into detail because I really want you to yeah, still a boy. I reckon there'll be a Zelda somewhere in the future where Link is in fact a girl. I think that could really work. Like there's no reason why that wouldn't work. Why have I ended up back in the Strand? Where is my chests? If I was a chest, where would I be? But we're nearly done, guys, collecting chests. I could collect other stuff, but who knows? I had a goal. I had a goal with this stream, which was to collect all the chests. And now that I've got one more chest left, I could just call it, or I could start collecting other stuff. It really depends. I always think this is super boring, but there it is. Like, I don't think this is very interesting to me. Is there really? I haven't checked. I didn't check YouTube honestly for Assassin's Creed. I don't really know how to like check live streams that are on. I'm terrible for someone who's decided to live stream. I don't really know the live streaming community on YouTube. I checked on Twitch just to see. I was like, how many people are playing this? You know, just to make sure it was fresh. And it wasn't. There was one. It was just one person playing it. So yeah, I didn't. What will I do if I collect all the chests? I've still got stuff to collect. But yeah, I don't know. I could collect other stuff, or I could just stop playing. I might start streaming on Tom and Levi as well, where we'll get more. If we do get like subscribers, they'll go to a worthy cause. My channel is not worth subscribing to. I mean, I will probably do some personal streams in the future because I am trying to get the hang of it. Like, as long as I want to stream, I'm not going to do it for no reason. But yeah, like if I feel like it really is just me doing random shit and it's just I'm still working it out, then I will stream on this channel. So, but yeah, we got one chest to go. I don't think I even get an achievement, which is sad. It means I've just done it just for the sheer hell of it. But that's good. Back in the day when there weren't achievements, you set yourself your own goals. I mean, yeah, I could continue playing. I've got stuff to get. I need to get all those illustrations I've got. Let's see, before I get this chest, which is looming upon me. Look, I've got all these missions, boat raids, fight club. I haven't set a personal best in that. All this kind of stuff, like all these helix glitches that are populated around the map. I mean, I could do, if people want, like, if you guys want me to keep playing and I've got someone to chat to about random stuff, then sure, I'll hang around for a little bit. It's only like midday here, so got plenty of time. I need to keep an eye out for the. I'm definitely going to be watching the Nintendo E3 coverage. But yeah, Marble, did you like my advertising? I'm terrible at Tumblr, if you've noticed. We try and follow like really cool accounts, like anybody who's into like the stuff that we're into, like fan art and people who just generally love gaming. But it's tough. Like I'm still getting used to Tumblr because I do writing. I do a lot of writing. That's kind of what I do. I study literature and writing at uni, so I had used Tumblr for like pieces that I'd done that I share with other people, and that community was really easy to sort of, you know, have like-minded people. But because gaming is such a massive thing, naturally it's going to be a bit more difficult to you know, to advertise stuff, because try and get across, you know, what you're doing and what you're getting up to, it can be a little bit tough. Yeah, it is quite tricky, but it's super fun. Like we've come across some really cool people as a direct result of it, so it's got good and bad things. Like we'll follow accounts we find really cool, and we'll get like abuse in our messages saying like, why are you following? I was like, we're not doing it like maliciously. Like we genuinely just want to like connect with other people, like other people with channels, other people who share stuff. Like generally that's what we're going for. We're not doing it to like, and I understand, like I get that there's channels that are like, hey man, just like watch our stuff and then you won't hear from them again. Like we really enjoy talking to people about stuff. If we're advertising stuff, it's encouraging just more people to talk about gaming, because we made a channel just so we could play games and have fun with games, like, and we just want to like enough people that we can constantly be talking about games, you know. And it's not always easy. Like people, I guess, and it's true. Like we've come across people that have wanted to like, that have channels and they're doing it because they want to get loads of numbers, but it's just not very interesting. Like we're never gonna be a hit on YouTube. We just want enough people to play games with, man. Like we have lives that we have to live. It's not as if we're gonna ever, you know, whenever you've got the time, we're gonna play some games. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool that people like yourself really like this. Oh, don't look at that video. I need to get rid of that. That was me really messing up the. That was me getting to. That was the first time I attempted live streaming on YouTube. So, you know, I'll probably delete this as well once it's up. It's generally what the idea is. Like, even when I post on Tumblr, then the post will disappear. It's just if I'm streaming, then I'll be like, anybody's out there, come check us out. We're bored people. Come watch us be boring. I'm being offensive to Tom. Yeah, I really like watching streamers as well. Like I really engage with people who stream and like all that stuff. But yeah, it is tough on Tumblr. Like it's tough to get people, but we've definitely found some really cool people. So I'm really happy about that people are like watching our stuff, because we really do just love doing it. Oh my god, you binged all the Escape Pod. That's like our passion project. That was the first thing we ever made on Tom and Levi, and like I don't know if like super proud of it is the word, because like we had super bad mics with the first episode, and it's just us riffing, being complete and utter idiots. But we had so much fun making it, because it was it was like our first foray into YouTubing. And by the time we made, I think the last escape pod we made was the Christmas one, and that, you know, I was super proud of that. That was just really funny, because it was just me and my friend Tom being complete idiots, just talking about random stuff, but it was so much fun to do. Like, we found like the cheesiest or like jazziest royalty free music and decided to just make stupid stuff. It's like, it was just terrible. Like, I have this mic is slightly better. The mic I was using was my Beats. I have like the Beats headset mic, and it was just awful, but it was so much fun. Like, we're definitely going to make more escape pods. They take a lot of time to edit, actually. Like, we had like all these kind of tropes. It really felt like our own thing. Like, it's dumb as heck. Like, if anybody thinks otherwise, then, you know, they're asking for something a bit too much. But like, we have like guess the game, where we go against each other and see if we could guess the game, and we just do stupid stuff. It's so dumb, but we have so much fun doing it. How do I get you, Helix Glitch? I want you. I need you. And yeah, so sorry about the quality, but I'm not sorry about the escape pod. We love doing those, and it was like our first dumb thing that we did, and in a weird way I'm super glad that we did. Like, we're just idiots, honestly. Like, if you think we're anything more, we're absolutely not. We are just dumb idiots who love video games, and we talk about the stupidest things. Did you... I don't know if you do, how much of the escape pod you came across, but I'll let you in on a little secret. We do one where we guess Wind Waker, and we'd already recorded it. We'd already recorded this Wind Waker one where we guessed the game, and we lost the whole recording. And Tom and I were just perplexed. We were like, what the hell do we do now? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, well, we could record it again and pretend that we didn't know what the game was, and just say all the questions that we asked to guess the game, and just play it by ear and do our best to make it seem like it was a reasonable guess the game, like we didn't know. And it came out really well. We were so surprised at how well it came out, because it was pretty bad. It was like, we were really upset that we had lost this guess the game, because we both love Wind Waker, and we made a really good go of it, but we basically did it word for word, question for question, and it sounded pretty believable. It was really funny though, because it doesn't, like, if you watch it, it sounds quite believable. I think I asked my friends who kind of watch our stuff for us and let us know what they think. They didn't realise, so we got away with it, but it was, at the time, we made sure not to ever forget we were recording or lose a recording. We do our very best, because we were so high energy when we did the first one that we didn't know if we could replicate it, but I think we did okay. So, Marble, that's for you. Anybody else, they're just watching another Guess the Game, but if you ever... So anybody else who comes across it, hopefully they don't notice, but now you know. I don't know which episode it was on, but if you come across it, then at least you'll know that they're pretending that they don't know what the game is. But that was super fun as well. We found that quite funny. We finished recording it and just started laughing. Oh, what would you do if you guys can go back in time and be an assassin? Well, I don't know about you guys. What I would do, I'd be one of those guys who, I don't know, I could go back in time, does that mean I can go anywhere? Like a different period of time? Because I'd probably choose somewhere where it's really nice. Maybe where Assassin's Creed 4 was set. Go to the Caribbean. Caribbean! And, I don't know, and if I could go back in time and be an assassin, I wouldn't be an assassin. Tom and Levi secrets, yeah, you get the secrets. I don't know what videos you watch when you first met us, but everybody likes Luigi's Mansion. We've recorded some more of that, and we're quite happy with those, because our recording is usually Tom comes over to mine, or I go over to Tom's, and we just play games. It's quite simple. We boot up the mics, we just play games. Tom's played, there's a few more episodes of Limbo, which is hilarious because Tom just is really scared by scary games. He cannot handle scary games. And I've got PT on my PlayStation 4, the playable teaser for Silent Hill, or the Silent Hills game that was meant to come out, and it is probably the scariest thing I've ever played. And and Tom has never played it, he's not even seen it, so probably gonna have to wait till Halloween for that one, but I'm so excited for him to play that, because he will just, I think he'll actually shit his pants, which would make for great comedy. But yeah, we play Luigi's Mansion, people really like that, because classic Nintendo titles, man, you can't help but love them. Yeah, I don't know about that, Luigi committing suicide. Tom told me about that. I haven't. I'm not a part of the loop. Yeah, PT scared the fucking living shit out of me. My girlfriend at the time decided she wanted to play it, and I was like, okay, we can play it. And I tried to be the man about it. Tried to be really cool. I was like, yeah, it's cool. I've heard it's quite scary. It's quite scary, but like, you know, whatever. It's cool. We can do it. And it really was shitting pants territory, because I was trying to play it cool with the girl that I was with, and it just wasn't, it just was not coming off. I was just as frightened, and we actually completed it. We got to the credits of that whole thing, and I don't know how we did it, because every time I've played it since, absolutely don't want to be in that world for any more than maybe 5 minutes, but when friends come over or something, I'm like, we need to play this, because it will scare the shit out of you, and that's funny. Because it's funny seeing people get scared, apparently. I guess. Come on, how do I get you? I want you. Just let me have you. Do I have to leap of faith? I reckon I do, to get that helix glitch. Oh, I just missed it. Okay. But yeah, Marble, it's scary stuff. I don't know if you've played PT, but ooh, it is scary stuff. Like, there's been scary games, like Outlast is quite scary, I get that. And, like, the fact that you were, like, all on your own and stuff like that, generally quite scary. Resident Evil 7, quite scary. But PT was just another level of scary. And I cannot wait for Tom to play it. Like, we're gonna shut the doors, close all the curtains, turn all the lights out. It's gonna be the least pleasurable thing ever. Well, I'm glad you watched it. I saw someone was watching the stream earlier. I don't know if they're watching it now, but my phone went off and someone else was watching, so if Tumblr's managed to attract 2 people, then that is a success for me. Even if it attracts just the one person, or someone as awesome as yourself, Marble, then I completely appreciate it. Yeah, thank the Lord for the interwebs. I found some really cool people, like sort of small YouTubers like myself and Tom. Like we come across, like we try our very best to find people, because there's so much that people have, but they just don't get found, or they don't know what to do. We've had people like ask us questions on Tumblr, like how to do stuff. They're like, hey, I heard you're getting like views. How do And I was like, no, we don't. We really don't. Like, some people see it on a different spectrum. Like, we have like 60 subscribers, someone has 20 and asks us, I was like, dude, you're in the same boat as us. Like, if you've got good stuff, then just keep making it, because if you're doing it for, if you're doing it primarily for views, you might end up disappointed. And you don't want people to be disappointed with the way they're going. Just keep making it because you enjoy it, honestly. Once you stop enjoying it, then I'd say think about what you're doing and how and why you wanted to do this in the first place. Because I am just like you. I'm a YouTube maker, but I'm a consumer of all sorts of content, and it's just surprising how much it makes me feel good since making this channel. The glitch, I don't know what the helix glitches are for anymore. I haven't played this game in so long that I think they had a purpose. It's something about the Animus, and the whole Animus angle that they've got for Assassin's Creed games that make very little sense or very convoluted. I don't actually know. Your guess is as good as mine, Nathan. Rule Britannia. Okay, let's get you. You glitch in the system. How do I get you? You're up there. Get over there. How do I get you? Right, I'm gonna Spidey-Man. Oh, the new Spider-Man game. If anyone's seen that yet from E3, I'm excited for that, but it had QuickTime events in it, which are super cheap. I'm not a fan of QuickTime events in games. It's just such an easy way to do things. Either you have a cutscene or you don't. Don't give me like a button prompt. Either make the game accessible enough that you don't need QuickTime events, or just make it a cutscene if you're going to go that route. Marble, I appreciate you and your reblog. It's very nice of you. Assassin's Creed 3, yeah, it's colonized America, isn't it? There are cities that you can go to. You can go to Boston, and where else? I haven't played that game in a long time. That was a gift from my sister, Assassin's Creed 3, so I didn't even have to buy that one, which I was going to do. I think that one got a bad rap. People don't like it, and I don't think it's the best one by any stretch, but it was a lot of fun. I still had fun playing it. The making your homestead missions on Assassin's Creed 3 are actually quite interesting to me as well. It's cool that you could build depending on the missions that you do for other people. Wasn't the best one by any stretch, but it's not the worst one. Definitely not. Yeah, Marble, if you're making anything, be it YouTube or art or any kind of thing, then we're happy to rep you. We like sharing cool things. We're just here to share cool stuff, man. That's all we want. We try and find as many cool YouTubers. A really cool thing happened, just like a guy who makes like a little puzzle game, a little tiny puzzle game, wanted us to play their game. They're like, hey, we're looking for YouTubers, but I think that's cool. It means that we can like have an influence on people playing games. And he's like, give your honest opinion on this puzzle game. And we were like, okay, we'll make a video. Watch Dogs, Nathan, I'll admit, I could not stand. I just have not been able to get into it. When I got my PS4, the first game that came bundled with it was Watch Dogs, and it just did not work for me. I just couldn't get into it. I tried on maybe 4 separate occasions to stick it into my PlayStation, try it again, get a fresh perspective, but I cannot get into that game. I think I did about 6 missions before I was like, I'm just not feeling this. Ubisoft generally, I'll buy their games. Far Cry, I've played a ton of, I've spent hours on their games. Assassin's Creed, loads of times I've played their games, many hours on their games, but Watch Dogs, the parkour's not even that responsive for me. I haven't played Watch Dogs 2 though, so that would be unfair. Yeah, it's really rad. It's just like a small time thing, like a little developer wants us to play their game. Like, we're happy to do that. It's really cool that we just weren't expecting an email. We're like, dude, you do realize there are channels with like way more subscribers. You're gonna get more of a reach. But we're happy to tell you. and it's a really cool looking puzzle game. I haven't played much of it, but I had games like it on my iPod back in the days when iPod touches were a big thing. I used to just buy not buy apps, get free apps for like games, and I played a game similar to this one, and I remember having fun with it. So hopefully when I play it with Tom, we can get a bit of a challenge in. The dog and the big guy in Far Cry, which one's that? Because I can't remember a dog. There's a few big guys in there, Far Cry, but these helix glitches are not fun to collect. The reason collecting in the Arkham games is fun is because there's like a cool little puzzle aspect to getting the Riddler trophies, but this one it's go here, and there's like a sort of strategic way of getting these helix glitches, but it's not interesting enough for me to spend the rest of my days trying to find them. Like I got all the chests, I'm happy, but who knows, man. Here I am collecting them, so what the fuck do I know? Far Cry 3 or 4? It might be 4, where you can get animals, can't you? You use bait, and you can get animals. I'll admit, I've not played a ton of Far Cry 4, it didn't hold me. Plus I hate, for some reason, the frame rate drops really, really badly. It's really blurry. I don't like motion blur on games with 30 frames per second, because it just looks too it's got a really washed out colour, and the motion is really, it's a bit disorientating. But like, not a problem I had with Far Cry 3. So just the movement of that game like really put me off. And I generally don't care about like graphics. I mean, I'm still playing PS2 games to this day, and you know, but it just looked really strange. And on a PS4 you expect it to look okay. I mean, you know, bog standard, you know. Far Cry 4 is not Primal, so it goes 1, 2, 3 for Primal, Far Cry Primal, and then Atari, the guy that was in chat earlier, mentioned Far Cry 5. That is just its own game. Like, I guess you could say that Far Cry Primal was just like a spin-offy title, kind of like the way Assassin's Creed did it. You know, they had Assassin's Creed 2, and then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and then Assassin's Creed Revelations, but then they made an Assassin's Creed 3. You know, technically it doesn't work out, but it's just the way they name them. So yeah, after 4 was Primal, and then now is Far. But yeah, going back to the Spider-Man thing, I'm still salty about QuickTime events. I don't know if you guys have played games where like there's QuickTime events. I don't know how you haven't, but I just can't stand them. Press X to dodge, press X again. Like, even in Bully, and there's a Let's Play I did on that, on Tom and Levi, when I got bored and played it by myself, like the loner I am. Even just like really boring games, it's like pressing the buttons as they come along. I don't know, you could be so much more inventive. Like when you do English class, you have to actually do like a word anagram thing, and that's quite fun, and it makes more sense. It's not like proper English, it's just a bit of a teaser. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines was pretty good. It was, I'd played so many console Assassin's Creed before it though, so I definitely different from the other ones I've played. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I commend you guys for still watching, because really all I'm doing is talking. I can't command an audience with my voice by any stretch. So I'm really happy that you guys have had some good things to say, because I don't often. But yeah, maybe I should give Bloodlines another go when I'm on like a coach journey or something. I'm always going between the countryside and London for some reason or another, so I could use my Switch, but I don't want to use my Switch, the Nintendo Switch, since I've got it. I just don't want to use it. I'm afraid. I don't want to leave my house. It's too It's too expensive of a toy. Where are you? There we go. I can't remember what time the Nintendo conference is. I wonder if I'm missing it. I need to quickly check, because I definitely want to check out. I'd be really excited if they release GameCube games for the Switch. Now that is something I'd be really interested in. Definitely so. So just bear with me 1 second, guys. Oh, do you want me to play as Jacob? Here we go, here's Jacob. I like that he changes his hat when he gets all stealthy. I'm just quickly checking the schedule. 9 AM Pacific time, I think, which I think is around 2 or 3. Okay, I'm Jacob Fry now, collecting stuff. He's just so boring. His character was just such a typical male. How boring. Totally hack goals. I kind of don't ever want to go in stealth mode. Why be an assassin when you can be milady? Good day. Milady? Milady? Is there a young lady that I can greet? Wait, stop. Milady? There we go. I could stop the stream right there. Addressing a young maiden is a pretty good achievement. It's a given, you know, you should respect women. Where are you from? 3 AM. That's pretty heavy. You don't need to answer that. Damn, it's like midday here. It's 12:30 in the afternoon. Oh, it's at 3 AM for you. So what time is it? What time would it have been? Damn, that's heavy. That sucks. I'm gonna have to check. Ah, you're from Australia. Okay, I've definitely done a terrible Australian accent on the escape pod, and I'm so sorry. In fact, I think we did it on I did it on Bully as well. What's wrong with me? I do stupid accents. I don't know why. Okay, I want to get you. I want to get you. And this is exactly how. Do you see me? Too late. As for you, fuck it. I just want the helix glitch. What did I do? Oh, has Jacob got all of his upgrades? Oh god, I can't change anything. How's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Oh, skills, here we go. Have I done everything? I haven't. Have I? Or have I? Oh god, I don't bloody know. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Like, I've never claimed to be good at an Australian accent. You know, you get really bad ones. Like, really, really bad ones. Like, good day, mate. And, you know, you get that in England as well. There's some really bad ones. Like, people always assume that, like, in England it's like, oh, cool, blimey, hello, I am from Great Britain, aren't I? I'm like, we're not, what kind of staccato voice is that? It's really funny, actually. I mean, I know, when I attempt, like, American accents, at least I know it's not as bad as an American attempting mine. Like, I think, who was it? Kate McKinnon did an Australian accent and they were commending her for it, and she's really talented, but she was not good at an Australian accent in my opinion. So I can't remember what film it was, but it was like, wow, I can't believe it. An American person doing a really good Australian. I was like, really? I did not get that. Okay. Have I missed a helix glitch? Or did I get it and I wasn't paying attention? No, I have a very, my mother's from the countryside and my dad's from Essex, so if I was to sound like my mum, I'd sound like this, like a proper farmer. They all sound like that round here. So they don't, I hate the accent, but they sound like this. Looking after their crops and doing all sorts with their farms and having a good old time. And then conversely, I've got my dad, he's from Essex, which is near London really, so he sounds like this. So nobody really knows what my accent is, because it's not my mother's or my father's. Somehow the two have mixed to create a pretty generic English-y accent. Like I'm not posh, but I'm not very British. It's just normal. Like I mean I'm British obviously, people know that, but it's not regional. Like is there really, is there different parts, I'm guessing there's different parts of Australia where the accent's different or heavier or softer or got different aspects to it. I don't know. Like I wouldn't know what a regional Australian accent would be. Ooh. Australia is kind of weird. You said it. I had a friend who lived in Australia, and some of the stuff he came back with really interested me. So like, you have sweets. Well, you don't. I call them sweets, British people call them sweets, when it's like candy or whatever, but apparently you guys call them lollies? I was like, what? Lollies for us are like actual ice lollies. But apparently, I could be wrong here, could be really into it, a bit too much, but... yeah, definitely it must be like, as for words and stuff, yeah, but I can't let it go. If you call like candy or sweets lolly, a lolly, I need clarification on this. I need to know. Simply won't do. Lollies! You exclaim, but I just don't know what they are. If they're sweets, then what the hell? Why? What happened? Where did it all go wrong for you guys? Because that's mental. Because even if you're American, you can still kind of say sweets. And in like some other places. I don't go in for sweets, thank you. Yeah, they call them lollies. Damn. Damn. Yeah, it's a weird one for me. I mean, fair enough, man. I'm just curious. I wonder what else other Australian colloquialisms are. Yeah, I suppose. Big islands for you, eh? It's not the worst thing to ever happen. I mean, you have really decent gun laws that America needs to take into advance. You're super close to the sea, because most inhabitable places of Australia are right by a bit of water. Yeah, Marvel, I have to apologise. Because I just do really, really stereotypical Australian accents, usually to humour Tom. I don't mean it. I'm not being disingenuous to the Australian people. I feel really bad. Yeah, it's just occurred to me, Marble, you're totally not lying about watching our videos. We realised, that you can, every now and then you can, like, check where your views are coming from. And it's really, really interesting to see where we're randomly getting views from. Recently we had South Korea. We had, like, about 12 views from South Korea. There was some views from the United Arab Emirates. There's actually some video views from Ukraine. I was just really surprised. Like, it's all over the place. We get some views. Like, predominantly we're going to get views from the UK, which is fair enough because, you know, we're British. We're from the UK. America is also quite a high percentage of people. I guess just YouTubers in general. A lot of American people. But it's really interesting. And then Australia, of course, was one of them. We got quite a few views. I guess we can thank you for a lot of those. We appreciate it. Our timing is quite sporadic as well. Like, I've woke up about 4 in the morning and forgot to post a video that we had ready. And probably pretty good time for you. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm going mental. I went off on a tangent. Helix glitch. Helix glitch. Alright, here's the deal. I'm going to get all the helix glitches in this area. And then I think I'll call it. But I'm definitely going to do some more streaming, I think. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, Tumblr have all sorts of people. It's wicked. There's a lot of freedom in Tumblr, I've noticed, which is awesome. You know, I encourage people to be themselves as much as possible, and Tumblr definitely seems like something where there's free reign to do that. There's a lot of stuff that's crazy to me. Some of the stuff on Tumblr is very out there, but I mean, you do you, man. Like, it's just, I've learnt a lot just being on it and seeing all the stuff people post and seeing people passionate about stuff is really interesting. Like, not even necessarily stuff that, you know, I'd usually acquaint myself with, or for like fandoms or like things, and seeing art from people for like stuff they love, they really go for it. It's wicked. Okay, how do I get you glitch? Okay, so you're over here. Don't you dare, Levi. Don't be a silly bastard. Here, maybe? Why am I pressing the wrong button? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Get it, get it, get it. No? Okay. Oh dear. So it's up here. Oh, can I just jump? Do you think I can just... I can probably just jump, can't I? Let me jump. I'll just jump. I'll take the health. Take the health from me, I don't care. Let me jump. Guys, okay, let's try it this way. No, I dropped way too much. God damn it. God damn it. Are you serious? There's 4 people watching. Now there's 3. What happens when people watch? They should definitely just chat. Because I do it. I'm not gonna lie, I do this. When I go into a thing, I'm like, oh god, they might not be cool. I want to say hey, because they might get on the offensive. But generally, most people are really, really cool and want to chat. So it's a lesson I've learned. Yes, I've got you, finally. Does that say leap with added emphasis? Am I going to make a live later? I might do. I really enjoyed doing this, actually, talking to you guys. A few people have popped up as well in past streams that I've done. I used to go on Twitch, but... well, I still do go on Twitch to stream every now and then. Very rarely now. I played The Walking Dead And that was really funny. There was a lot of cool people that came along. I was at my uni halls and I couldn't sleep. I basically slept all day. So I messaged my little brother. I was like, make a Twitch and I'll play this game, because we were meant to play it together and we didn't. So I will stream it so you can watch it. So my little brother was the moderator, and a lot of people came on the chat, and it was just a lot of fun because I was doing all sorts of voices for like the characters and making fun, and we were all making predictions and guessing what to do and which decisions to make. And that was like a really, really cool experience. And like, even I played it a few times by myself afterwards just to get a feel for it, and people are generally really cool. As for making live later, I don't know. It will be on Tom and Levi though. I think the best thing to do is get people who like games to join that channel, because that's where I make stuff. Damn, that's yeah, bad sleeping's not a good thing. I try my best to get as much good sleep now as I can, because during my first year of college I had legit insomnia, so I didn't sleep. It would take like it'd be like 4 days that I could go without sleeping. It was terrible, which is not good because I was actually meant to be learning stuff. And how the hell can you learn stuff when you're so bloody tired all the time? Let's get some money. I don't even know what money can do, but seeing that it's full all the time is putting me on edge. But you know, like, I'm happy that 3 people are watching now. You know, whether it's like, even if it's just one person that's sticking around, chatting, it's really fun, because like, there's just new people all the time. I'm really, really tempted to buy Horizon Zero Dawn. So if you guys think that's a good idea, be a bad influence and tell me. Because I bought a Switch, and I did all this a long time ago, and I got loads of reward points, so like I can spend those towards it. And I want to watch live streams. That's cool, Nathan. And I really want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's on offer on the PlayStation Store. And I do want to play it, but I said I'd wait. But I mean, there's an option. If there's an option to play it, God, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be cool. So I might even stream Horizon Zero Dawn. How much money is that? 109,000. Can I even buy anything cool? I guess I can. Oh, I definitely can. Be a collector. Yeah, let's do this. Look how cool this is. Oh, which one? Yeah, this one. And I'll upgrade it too, because I got the cash to spend. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, guys. Tell me if you think that'd be a good idea. It's midday. It's 1:45 in the afternoon. 12:45. So I have all the time in the world, which is nice. Oh, Ezio. Oh, I'm the same though, Marvel. I watched it on YouTube as well. I read reviews for it. And just got a good look at it to see what it was like. Oh, this looks cool. And I can craft it. Wait, what else can I craft? Oh, that looks cool, but I need something. Yeah, a lot of these, like, that's how you find games. Like, sometimes I even need to play them. I watched, was it Markiplier played Prey? Because I just know I'm not going to play it. I'm just not going to play that game. As much as I like, it's just not. I might do, but I like getting I can get the story. I didn't watch. I might play Prey actually, because I played the first one, but that's a bad example. But I watched Markiplier play Alien Isolation because it just wasn't quite my cup of tea. But I ended up enjoying the story and everything. I just really enjoyed it because I watched him play it. Like, that is the benefit of like having cool YouTubers. What are you doing? Okay. Like, I just, I preferred watching someone else play the game. Horizon Zero Dawn is a bit more hands-on though, so I'd definitely like to give that a go. But if you'd like to see me play it, have a little Horizon Zero Dawn adventure. It could be a new game. There's games that I own that I could play though, so I've got no excuse. I still haven't played Rise of the Tomb Raider. I bought that when my brother came to visit me in London. But I haven't played it. We played it for about half an hour and we both got really tired and fell asleep. So I haven't really played that. So I could get into that. I'm trying to think what else I could play. If anybody has any suggestions of what they like to see being played. I could play Overwatch, but I don't want people to know how bad I am just yet. Oh no. But yeah, I'm sure if you have suggestions, the odds that I own that game, pretty decent because I buy a lot. I bought a lot of games in my time. I have like a slight addiction. But yeah, I might do some later tonight, so maybe it's gonna be about 6 to 8 hours from now though. It's gonna be a long while because I have got stuff to do. I'm boring. I have all these responsibilities, and instead I've collected all the chests. Anybody who's joined the stream now, feel free to chat. I'm definitely curious what people have to say about some of the E3 stuff that's come up. Okay, let's get all these illustrations. That's what I told myself. Yeah, I went for helix sketches. Typical. Yeah, I guess you stumbled across me today, Marble, so makes sense really. That would be how it goes. But I just want to know what a good thing to stream is. You don't have to watch it, but I'm curious to hear what you guys would think would be something decent that would be cool to watch if someone streamed it. Because I don't bloody know. I'm terrible at guessing these things. I'm really happy when people want to talk about games. So it's going to be like, I like the aspect of using the chat. So it could be a game that's pretty chill. How the hell did that happen, Nathan? That's pretty funny. Yeah, but anybody who's watching now, there's 5 of you. If you want to talk, I'm right here. Always happy to talk to people. Oh god, don't ever watch while peeing, that's a rookie error. Yeah, RIP. Hopefully they weren't super expensive ones or anything. I broke the with the beat, because I listen to a lot of music. I do love music, and I bought Beats a long time ago because I kept buying Apple earpods and they kept bloody breaking. And you have to pay, like, they're quite expensive, the earpods. They're not like super expensive, like £25. So like $35 maybe, $40, somewhere near that at the time. And they just kept breaking after like 2 months, so I decided to bite the bullet and just buy some Beats just one time. And then one day I was in a rush and I accidentally stepped on the the little button you get, and it just completely broke. So to this day my headphones are wrapped in tape. There's like a little button that's wrapped in tape. I got it to work, it still works, but that sucks. So I feel your pain. I can only imagine what's going on in your bathroom right now, Nathan, and there's no need to get into detail, but I'm sorry. Yeah, look at this, here's some action for the stream. You're welcome, guys. There's the illustration right in front of me as well. Hopefully we can get a cool kill if I knock this guy down. Oh no, he's straight dead. Okay, double kill, no? Ah, usually double kills if they're both highlighted. Yeah, Overwatch. I get, yeah, I'll be way too into it, wouldn't I? I'll be, like, trying my best not to look as terrible as I actually am at video games. I try and save face usually, but if I was playing Overwatch in a stream, I'd get judged harshly. Both in chat on the game and in chat on the stream. So yeah, there's definitely chill games. I might play, like, I am curious, I might play some Minecraft or something really, but that's so... The problem is when I stream Minecraft, everybody streams Minecraft. And it's not that I care about being original and stuff, but everybody does it, do you know what I mean? Everybody's seen a Minecraft stream. Could be, it's chill, but there's definitely other stuff that I could explore. Right. What else do I have that needs doing? Got like a little checklist. I want to get these secrets. I don't know if you can see the camera sign, but if I get all of those, I think I can get into the vault. But they're not on the map, I don't think. And if they are, I've just not made a good job of finding them. But I'd ideally like to find those little collectibles, but they're all hiding somewhere. Crafty. But to all 6 people watching, I appreciate it, thank you, and always happy to chat. I'm always gazing over the chat. Yeah, Minecraft is always good. I mean, it's just that, you know, I wouldn't know. I'd be bad at that as well, do you know what I mean? I always play it on, they don't have hardcore on PS4, but I like the idea of surviving as opposed to going on creative mode and, I don't know, making like a giant gold penis like Yahtzee Croshaw from it. From Zero Punctuation would say. I generally just like doing like a little survival. We could do like just a random map where I survive, but my Minecraft expertise will be tested because I have not played that game in a while, but it's always staring at me in my collection saying, play me, remember the times we had. When I was a journalism student, my friends and I, we'd drive to my friend's house and we'd just take time, Adventure Time Minecraft, what's that? I'd like to know what that is. But we'd take the time to build a castle, and we spent the whole academic year between lunch breaks, because we'd have a big block of journalism in the morning, have about 2 to 3 hours in between that, in between 2 lessons, so we'd go to my mate's house and build a castle. We did it on survival mode, so we had to gain all the resources. It was a nightmare, but it was a lot of fun. We really surprised ourselves. We made this really wicked castle, and we even managed to catch a black sheep and put it in a room, and we called it Tommy Wiseau, the guy from The Room. If anybody's seen that film, it's so bad it's good. And there was just a black sheep that reminded us of the greasy blackhead character in The Room with Tommy Wiseau. Oh yeah, I remember I had it on the Xbox, it's where I played it the most, and I remember, and this may have been about 2 years ago, when they added horses, and I was like, what? What the hell is going on? They had different tiles, different animals, different things that spawn, all sorts of different stuff, and it's a lot going on. Oh god, this is easy. This is an easy helix glitch. Right? Can I just get up here? Oh god, I said that. Famous last words. But yeah, so much has changed, and I feel like that's the case. Like I played it, like, anytime I've played it on the PS4 has been very light-hearted moments. Playing it with my family or something. Playing it with my brother. I climb up the thing, dude. Playing with my brother and just doing random stuff. We haven't played like a lot of it. If I'd properly gone back to it, I feel like I'd be out of my depth. And people would be like, why didn't you use the thing? I was like, because I'm dumb. Come on, you should know this by now. If you watch me play a game for 5 minutes, you'll know that I'm not the most adept at playing them. What is the best mob? What does that mean? Which one does that mean? Like, creepers or zombies or endermen? Do they count as mobs of enemies? You can tell how out of the loop I am. I don't even know any of the terminology. I'm sorry, Nathan. I've let you down. Right. Helix. These helix glitches are just not fun for me. Sorry, I guess the chat is a bit delayed. So when you hear stuff and you reply, I don't know. I don't know any mobs. Any mob, I'd say, like, enemy types. There's new llamas! Oh my god, I want to play it now. If you can get a llama on a saddle, that's when I know that Minecraft has made it. They spit on you, that's wicked. I love llamas now. I want a llama to spit on me. That's not like a kink or anything, guys, don't get the wrong idea, but how cool is that? So much fun. I forgot how much fun getting around on this game is. Like, when I first heard of this zip line, it just seems like so un-Assassin's Creed. But it's so, like, now I can't live without it. You can ride them, but you cannot control them. Yeah, exactly, because llamas are stubborn motherfuckers. Still, that's cool. Get me a llama to ride, even if they are out of control. Well, this is easy. You ready for this? Ba-boom! Thought I was going to miss it then. Save face. That is so cool. I want to be like the king of llamas. I just want to round up a ton of llamas. There you go, that's a future stream idea. You know, there's like carrots for pigs and etc, etc. Is there anything that you can do to lure llamas? Because I'd have like a little llama army. The llama! That's what I call them. Llama army unite. We can be the llama army from now on. Oh god, where's the helix glitch? I kind of want to get on this train. Okay, we're going to kill some people. And loot some treasure. You're dead. Oh, I can loot the treasure, and there's a good way to do this. There's some treasure, and if I just make this stop, how about that? Yeah, it's a sensitive mic, Nathan. So you can hear just about anything. No secrets. Everything in this room is all out there. Yeah, Lamy. I think Lamy's better. I want to be part of a Lamy. Just imagine llamas in little soldier uniforms. Sergeant Lamason. Lieutenant Llama. Come on, this stuff writes itself. So many llama-based puns. Yeah, you kill lots of people for me. Alright, the time's up, my friend. That was fun while it lasted. Bye! Now I need the treasure. The treasure. The treasure is mine. Wait, no. Okay, apparently not. Let's collect some treasure, shall we? To all 5 of you watching, I love you. You are the best. If you want to chat, you want to join the crazy chat, we're talking about llamas. If you have any llama commentary, please let us know. What's your opinion on llamas? How do you feel about llamas? Should there be such a thing as a llama army? Marble has just mentioned a llama Congo. I am all for that. Hi, how did you not notice me, you dumb idiot? You kill your friend. I'm gonna get some treasure. Thanks for watching, guys. As you can tell, most of this isn't about the gameplay, which is pretty lackluster if I'm being brutally honest with myself. So I'm happy to talk whilst I'm collecting random stuff and doing random things. Now where's that treasure at? Give me that treasure. Did I miss it? It's right there. It's down there. God damn it. Open up. I see there's gold in there, but I won't take any. I'll walk away and somehow still have more money. Cool. There's a helix lich. Just over yonder. To all 6 of you who are watching, thanks very much. Again, please chat. We're talking about llamas and it's pretty chill. But I also just I've got E3 on the brain, so if anybody's got any thoughts on that. Really curious. Sony disappointed me, if I'm being honest. And I think Ubisoft did pretty good. There's like a Rayman game, but it's Rayman and Mario. I haven't looked into that yet, but I guess it was bound to happen, surely. No, I'm not gonna reach it. Damn it. All this talk of llamas has got me losing the plot here. Come on. Get it, there we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Okay, so we're looking for helix liches now. Earlier I was trying to get all the chests in Westminster and I needed like 42, but I've done that. Did that easily. Couldn't believe how quickly it went by. We had a lot of cool people in chat, we still do. I think that helped. Yeah, so to all 7 of you, thanks for watching. If you want to talk about anything, let me know. What's your favourite Assassin's Creed game, for instance? Mine is definitely not Syndicate. I like this game a lot, but nowhere near as interesting or as heavily developed character-wise and story-wise as Assassin's Creed 2, which is awesome. There you are. Oh god. Interview with Mr. Llama. Make it happen. If I can actually interview a llama, I would like to hear his points on the world and what he thinks of the current state of the economy. Right. If the internet times out, I'm not going anywhere, my friend. Not just yet, anyway. Hopefully your internet is hanging in there. I was trying to stream on Twitch earlier and my internet was cutting out as well, but I think that was to do with how poorly optimised the stream was for some reason, which is weird because Twitch is usually really good for that stuff, which is why I came to YouTube. You may not have found me. Best llama joke, I don't have any on hand. I can't just whip these things up, okay? Llamas require and deserve thought. Okay, my new task is to get all of the helix glitches in Lambeth. And I can rest easy knowing, oh fuck God's sake. I can rest easy knowing I've done those. Then maybe I'll come back to them. How do I get you? I want you. Yes, they did. Obviously, I have no idea what it's about because I haven't played the game as it is. But that'd be cool. I know there's one. I was a massive fan of the first Dishonored game, and I bought Dishonored 2 like late last year, and still haven't finished playing that. But once I do, I'm definitely gonna buy the DLC for that because that's always a good time. Why am I missing this? What am I doing with myself? Okay, can I get across? Ah, maybe I can use this to my advantage. Somehow, no, it's not high enough. Okay, let's get on this here platform. Maybe this will help. That one, there we go. This should do it. No, oh god damn it. People are... See, I can't even play this game properly. You should have laid claim to that one. Any llama jokes are welcome in my stream. Any. At any time. But I just think of laminated. I'm a llama. A Lamborghini gets a pass from me. Anybody who's taking the time out for llama jokes is a worthwhile person indeed. Screw you. Wow. That wasn't meant to happen. Go check it out. But don't. Now there's 3 people watching. Hello to anybody. If anybody's out there, have a little chat. I'm happy to. I know that there's some llama jokage going on right now. Right, we'll do some hijacking. Now completely missing that helix glitch, but it's only over there, so I can go back to it. Oh god, good driving, Levi. Great driving. I doubt you did that. If anything, you enticed anybody who would have come along. It's just there was no one there to come along at the time. I mean, there's people who liked my post about streaming, but I think it was just a passing thing, because they didn't stick around, which is a shame. Or if they did, they're just lurking. But there's no need to lurk on my stream. If you want to chat, I'm happy to say hey. It's always cool to engage with people, especially small streams. I'm like, this is a super crazy small stream, so it wouldn't, you know that you're going to get a response from people. Well, you hope so anyway. There may be people who ignore you, but I do no such thing because I think that's really cool. Anybody watching me I think is pretty wicked. Who's getting hurt here? I can't help but help someone in need. Thief! Thief! I got tackled by a man in a tasteful hat. Okay, where's the glitch in the system? There she is. Right. We got you, glitch. You're mine. Prepare. Have I played The Last of Us? Of course. It's one of the reasons I bought a PS4, to be honest. So yes, I have. I could play that actually. It's quite a heavy game though. The opening 10 minutes of The Last of Us made me very, very emotional. It was very, it's just very sad. I don't want to give anything away necessarily, but brilliant game. I was blown away by The Last of Us, and was sad when it was finished. I was kind of hoping to see some more Last of Us 2 stuff at Sony, but I get it might still be way into development before they can really release something decent again. But the trailer for Last of Us 2, I fangirled. Definitely. Yes, I do, yeah. Yeah, I know there'll be a Last of Us 2. I'm really excited for it. It will be, definitely be one of the games I pick up pretty soon after release, if not on the day, because my first experience was The Last of Us Remastered. Gosh, yeah, Ellie's cute. She's only like 14, so I love her as a character, but she's not like Evie Fry cute. But she's a great character, voiced by the person who voices Gretchen from Recess. It's a fun fact for you. I don't know if you've seen Recess, but that was a great show on Disney. Right, how many helix glitches have we got left? Oh, 9. We can do 9. We can do 9 glitches. And then I better do some stuff. I've got some writing to do. Some boring stuff, guys. Boring, adult-y stuff. Although I'm looking to, I'm starting to write. I'm looking to work as a writer for a game website. Because game journalism's a lot of fun. So maybe I won't have to write stuff I dislike anymore. We'll find out. Ellie has the mouth of a daughter of a bench. I don't know what that means, but she's awesome. And she's a potty mouth lady. She's a great character. But to be honest, so is Joel. I'm always looking to the chat. I forget what I'm doing. I definitely collected that helix. Cool. Okay, there it is. Yeah, if I, you know, the fact that you guys have come across whilst I'm streaming, it gives me incentive definitely to continue to stream, because I'd love to meet some more cool people who want to talk about games. So I may continue to do a few more streams and see if we can pick up some stragglers on the way. Son of a bitch. That's the way that's spelled, Nathan. You know, Ellie's just such a son of a bitch. I can't believe it. But I know what you mean. She's got no filter, Ellie. It makes her so much more likable as a character, though. Yeah, I do love Ellie. Naughty Dog don't make a lot of bad characters, to be honest. Even if it's an Uncharted, where it's like really generic, actiony story, all the characters are really great. Like, you can't help but love Nathan Drake, even though he's your typical action hero. Yeah, I'll Marvel. I don't know when you'll ever hear about them, but I will definitely ever. And if you happen to be around, then all the best for it, because then there'll be more fun times to have. Hey, you! I guess that hallucinogenic dart was better. He ate his Weetabix today. Oh god! Oh no, he did get poisoned eventually. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. This all went a bit mental really quick. You're in Uncharted. You're Nathan Drake. If only. I'd be very careful if you were Nathan Drake. I don't know how that guy hasn't died yet. He manages to get out of many, many shaky situations. He's a modern day Indiana Jones. Okay, 7 more. 7 more in this area. We can do this. I set myself very attainable goals. I can do 7 of these. Yeah, Uncharted's really responsive climbing. Yeah, that Uncharted 4 I got on the day, actually. The same day I got these bloody beats, so I had a whale of a time playing Uncharted. I played it again recently, actually, just for the hell of it. The multiplayer is super fun. I play multiplayer with my friends. Okay. Let's see. Helix glitch. Well, that one, we'll go here. Dum 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 dum. How's the sound level, guys? I suppose I've got people I can ask about this stuff now. Does the game audio need to be louder? Do I need to be louder? I honestly don't know. I tested it a little bit before I started, but that was mostly via Twitch, so I don't know. My full name is Levi. I joke to people that my name is actually Leviticus, but it is just Levi. But you can call me something crazy like Leviticus the Third, and just tell everyone that's my real name. You can't add me as a friend on Facebook. I generally just get on with people via my gaming self. Okay, thank you, Marvel. Yeah, I generally just it's me as a gamer is what people are following, not me personally. So I generally don't share like details with people. Oh god. Come on. Come on. No! That was the closest I got of actually doing it. Yes, no, not my full name, obviously. No, I have a second name. But, yeah, my name's not shortened down to anything. No, I'm not like a cool pop star with just one name. It'd be cool if my name was just Levi. Like, it's just Levi. Levi, I'm like, just Levi. They'd be like, ooh, mysterious. Or they'd be like, wow, what a pretentious arsehole. Which I imagine is what I would say. But yeah, once this stream ends, guys, that'll be it with me for at least a little while. I'm going to be checking out other streams and stuff. Anybody who's liked my post on Tumblr or you know, done any of that stuff, feel free to chat. Everyone seems really cool. I'm happy to talk to people about all sorts of things to do with gaming or just general stuff. We managed to go on an epic tangent about llamas, guys. That's pretty impressive. Can I leap of faith here? Yes, I can. There's the glitch. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys watching. And if there's anything you want to talk about, like we mentioned, favourite Assassin's Creed games, what's going on at E3 right now. Hi, Dax. How's it going? I don't know who Dax is, but hey, man. Clearly you and Marble are acquainted. It's cool. It's cool that you've joined my stream. I'm just I'm doing really boring stuff whilst everyone's chatting. Almost feel bad that two cool people have joined the stream only to see me mediocre gaming on Assassin's Creed collecting stuff. I might play live. I can't give you a specific time though, Nathan, sorry. It's pretty chill, Dax, if not anything else. I was collecting chests earlier, and I managed to successfully do that. It's an Australian invasion. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I was collecting chests, basically, but I got to chatting with a couple of guys. And this stream has been pretty chill since, so I decided I'll collect a few more collectibles and then I'll call it just before I check out the Nintendo E3 coverage, because I'm really hoping for some decent stuff for the Switch getting announced. Gary Gaming, it's a great question. Tumblr for this stream anyway. I just posted out on my, because I have a YouTube channel myself, not this one. I have one called Tom and Levi, which you can check out. I'll link that actually. And basically, I just posted on Tumblr saying, hey guys, I am streaming a thing. You're welcome to join me. Come and chat. And so they did. So that's all I did. I just posted something. So I wish you the best of luck though. Hopefully you get, if you do decide to do a stream, let me know and I'll give you a subscribe. because it's always cool seeing people play games. But yeah, this is not my main channel. This is like my personal YouTube channel where I follow other YouTubers and watch all the stuff I do with my day. I share a YouTube channel with my friend Tom, and we get up to stupid stuff, and we had a little podcast that became gaming, like Let's Plays, and it's just a lot of nonsense really, but we have a lot of fun doing it, and we've met some cool people who've watched our stuff and shared with us, and we watch other people. I'm really into like we joined a Tumblr to see if we could get more people to watch our stuff, and we came across some great stuff on Tumblr. There's other YouTubers, but not only that, there's people who make like fan art, like really amazing stuff, and it's just made us really enjoy the gaming world again, so just really happy to do it. Hey, there's no, if you keep at it, my friend, it'll be fine. Try not to be too despondent, and try and do it because you love making games and making videos for games, you know what I mean? Try not to worry about numbers too much, or else it will become a problem, because this is like, you know, this isn't my channel, but even the channel that I do YouTube videos on, we're about 66 subscribers strong, which is great for us. We love that. It's not something, you know, we're not trying to be like, okay, we need to attain 10,000 subscribers. It's just not. It's not realistic. I'll try and make it be known. I don't know how you can post stuff on YouTube, but I'd recommend, Nathan, that you make maybe a Tumblr and just search Tom and Levi. No spaces, no capitals. We do have a channel where I will let people know before then. But yeah, all of my energy really towards making videos and cool stuff is Tom and Levi. So we do make stuff, and we've got stuff in the works that we've been recording that we've really had fun with. So feel free to check it out. Yeah, now we have 68 subscribers thanks to some of you cool guys. Duxo, nice to meet you, my friend. How's it going? I'm just playing Assassin's Creed right now. The main goal when I first started this stream was, hey, I'm collecting these chests. I want to collect all the chests in Syndicate. I've decided to stream it. I thought I'd chat to some people. And then people came along and we've hung out. I collected all the chests. I did what I set out to do, but I thought I'd hang around a little more and collect a few more things. And some cool people have hung out, so it's nice that you've joined us as well, Duxo. If you want to talk about anything, quite happy to do so. A lot's been going on for games. We've had E3, so there's been a ton of new stuff that we've talked about. And it's been really cool to see. We talked about llamas, yeah, thank you for correcting me. Talking about haven't played Minecraft in so long that they have llamas, which I think is amazing. Because I have not played it in a long time, Minecraft, so I'm gonna have to check out the llama situation. Oh, well, okay, now I'm hijacking this. I can't even focus on what I'm doing. You know what, we're not gonna do this. I told myself I was gonna collect all the helix glitches in this area, and that is what I'm going to do, by God. Yeah, they have llamas, it's crazy, isn't it? It's the little things, but I think it's awesome. And I think that there should be a llama army, which Marble cleverly coined the Lami, and then we went off on a tangent about the best llama jokes. So guys, if you have any good llama jokes, hit me with them. Keep it fresh. There's nothing more fresh or welcomed than llama jokes, let's be honest. I'm being completely honest with you guys. I'm all about the llama jokes. Colourful llamas. Oh my God. Tell me. Do tell me if there are actually colourful llamas. Yeah, I should make a Tom and Levi Tumblr, by the way, when you mentioned advertising, but Twitter for Tom and Levi, but we don't know if we'd have any people to follow. I find it difficult. I think it'd be more difficult on Twitter to get new people, but I could be mistaken. Come on, Mr. Glitch. A French joke isn't a llama joke, but all jokes are welcome. Sorry anybody who's open to llama conversation. You should just free your mind and let the llamas learn to love anything llama. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, and they're all pretty close together. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other one? Oh, there's going to be one out of all the way over there. Okay, so we got these ones. We'll get there. Yeah, I think I'll have to. It's a shame that so many people have popped up, because I have got stuff to do, but I'll stick around if you guys want to chat. Because they have fast food. Nice. Oh no, do I have to? I'm gonna have to do a leap of faith somewhere for this, surely. Oh dear. Oh, how must I get you? Okay, I'll stand up here. Damn right I'm right. Okay, no, what I can do... Okay. No, I got this. I am loving the content on this chat, guys. Keep it up. I feel like with each glitch comes another great llama joke, because it allows me to have a look. Ground beef. Oh no. I love your PFP, by the way. I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Profile picture? Oh, Spider-Man taking a photo. Yeah, it's been that way for about 7 years. Okay, oh god, see, this is what happens. I stop playing the game because I'm looking at the chat. See, I could never do what they do, where people just gander over the chat. Because you can get a PlayStation camera, so you can do like face cam, but I've never understood the appeal. I get people on the Tumblr asking us if we're gonna do like face reveals. I think we posted one answer on our Tumblr. I mean we could do, but there's never any demand for it, and I just don't get it. I know, Nathan, it's pretty crazy the amount of chat we've got with the amount of people we got. I welcome it, I think it's wicked. Anybody wants to talk about it, it's cool. Okay, there's more glitches to be had here. Oh wait, or is there one to the right? I kind of want to get rid of that, but then I'll be going back anyway. Yeah, we'll go here. I've got to stop changing my bloody mind, so I'm never going to get anywhere. Yeah, check it out. We played quite a lot of stuff. We make a dumb podcast. Back when my the audio is really bad for our early videos, but they're still funny, I think, in their own kind of way. They're pretty dumb, but we have a lot of fun doing it. It's me and my friend Tom. We met in college, and we'd always shared things, interests, especially with gaming. So it seemed like a no-brainer. Sorry, I'll link the main channel if you want to check it out. .so. Yeah, we just next time I stream it will be on that channel, so if you do wanna, if for some crazy reason you've enjoyed this stream and you've enjoyed what we've been up to, then feel free to check out my other channel, because I will be doing more streams, because I've had a lot of fun with it. Garrod, we'll subscribe to you as well. I'd love to check out your stuff, man. I will get around to it once I've got all these helix glitches. These bloody, the bane of my existence, these glitches. Because I want to get all the ones in this area now. I kind of go off on a tangent and then I'm like, oh, more stuff. But I will check it out, you have my word. Yeah, the art is done by Tom. He's really talented, and we've been trying to work out a way to get more people to sort of check out our stuff, because we love having like enough of an audience so they can chat with us and share what they think of our stuff, so we can learn with them. We just want enough that we can get some good feedback on our stuff, and we have done so far because of Tumblr. It'd be just good to expand on that. So it's really cool. In fact, recently, because Tom is such a great artist, I've been messing around. I'll let you guys know. This would be like an exclusive for our tiny channel. But Tom's really, really good at drawing, and he has a tablet. And sometimes when I'm chatting to him, he'll Skype his drawings and his stuff. And I came up with an idea that we should have a little feature on our channel called Quick Draw, where basically we live stream Tom and he's showing his tablet and the things he does, and I ask people to just come up with things that Tom should draw. So like maybe Princess Zelda but in a Star Wars Hoth uniform, and Tom has 2 minutes to draw it, and then we can post those little funny drawings that we make on our Tumblr, so we get to share fan art, just funny things, and people can request things that Tom wants to draw, and I can mention them, and we can upload episodes of the Quick Draw. I think that'd be a really cool idea. The drawing is me with the glasses. Tom drew me really funny, if I'm being honest. I do wear glasses when I'm gaming, so it makes sense. But yeah, I am the guy with glasses. That's me. The guy with glasses is me. But Tom also wears glasses, so what the hell is he on about? Yeah, Tom's really, really good at art, and I think the idea of Tom and Levi, well, Tom's Quick Draw, would be really fun, because we can kind of like chat around and do some drawing and get to post the drawing as well. So our Tumblr will be a bit more colourful because it will have some of Tom's cool animation. There's some. Tom and I worked together for a graphic narrative project back in college, and that was when I realised he was a really good artist, because I had storyboarded. We worked together on some projects in college, and that included pitching a video game. There's still a lot of unused art and stuff, where basically I wrote this video game, the premise for a video game, whilst he did all the storyboarding and helped me with it, and we did a lot of drawing. Instead of drawing out guns, they draw out pens. So that would be amazing. Yes, it is really just, it's a pipe dream right now. We've discussed it, the idea of doing that, because the way we've looked at Tumblr, I love some of the art that people do. I will just browse Tumblr and see people who are making really cool stuff, or people who are just passionate about that kind of thing and like reblog it and are really into like YouTubers and really like what they're doing, and they make fan art of their favourite YouTubers. I think that's so cool, and I think there's some really, really talented people out there. So just try and keep that. But yeah, Tom is brilliant. We have our own little things. If anybody checks out the Notepod, we really love talking about games as well. It's true. There's a show called Tom and Levi's Notepod, which will be only 20 minutes. We're hoping to do a little bit more discussion about E3, because we haven't had time, but we do now. We found a little bit more time for ourselves. We're going to do more Notepods where we talk about games, but there's a little theme song and a little outro theme song if you go towards the start and the end, because I make a lot of music in my spare time, and Tom was like, we can't find any royalty-free music that would be good for the start of a show. I was like, well, I'll just make it. I'll quickly get my keyboard out and we'll make a little synth intro. That is my only contribution to the channel so far, like properly. I need to actually, I've made a little synth album called the Escape Pod Engineers. So any future Escape Pod episodes, the music won't be royalty free music, it will just be our own, because I think that'll be easier for me to just sit down and make some music. So there's some unreleased stuff that I've sent Tom that we'll use for the new escape pods. So our podcast is going to be really cool. So I'm really excited for making another podcast with Tom. It's just the time it takes, because I've made a ton of music for that, so we'll have more stuff on the way, which is really cool. I don't know what I've been on Discord because I'm a big fan of David Firth and his art, and he was on a chat which involved Discord. I don't know what the ins and outs of that is, so if you can help me out as to what a Discord is, I'd love to know. There is a SoundCloud account out there somewhere where I made a little jazzy jam on guitar, and the photo, the artwork is Tom on a golf cart that I found on his Facebook. So if you ever found that, guys, you know what Tom looks like. If you ever wanted a face reveal, I made this song basically messing around because I just got a Mac for university, but I play a lot of guitar and I really like the effects on GarageBand, so I made like a little, just to test out the quality of it, I made this little jazz number, and it had like some keys, but it was mostly guitar, and it was just hilarious. And it's out there in SoundCloud somewhere called Jazzy Jam, but I changed it. The name of the artist on it is not my name. It's some stupid name that I came up with. So for the escape pod, for the podcast I make, the band that I've made are like a robotic synth band called the Escape Pod Engineers, and then I made another alias based on a robot from the video game that Tom and I were pitching for college. So none of them are my name. So when people say I should check out your stuff, I was like, you can't. And if you want to find me, good luck. Yeah, David Firth is brilliant. I'm actually one of his Patreons, so I donate money every time he makes a thing because I'm in love with his work. And he also, I can't recommend this enough to anybody. I'll put the name in the chat, and you can hear me typing. But I encourage everybody to check out the podcast Waller FM. He's been doing it for about over 10 years now with his friend Christian Pickup, who is also Devo. I don't know if anyone's seen the Devo shorts that he used to do, but Waller FM is the funniest mock radio station podcast ever. It's one of my favourites, and I used to just watch it non-stop. I'd watch episodes I'd already seen because it was just so funny to me. So I can't recommend it enough. Definitely check that out when you get the chance, guys. There's playlists that David Firth has made on his other side channel. For the YouTube gaming app, that's wicked. I didn't know. Yeah, that's really cool. I literally didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I thought it'd just be a solid 0 viewers the whole way through. So the fact that 6 people are watching is mental, because I have no subscribers on this channel. I had like 1, I think, and I didn't even know who. Yeah, Devo was weird, and I was shocked to find that Christian, the guy who played Devo, is actually super talented. I know he was anyway. I know it was all an act, but I give him way more credit now that I've seen the Waller FM podcast. I think it's just comedy gold. It makes me laugh so much. I'm quoting it to my friends all the time. Yeah, it's really cool that you found me, Garoid. Yeah, that's wicked. I don't know how. I honestly didn't think anybody would come about, so that's pretty cool. And it's really nice to see that Tom and Levi now has 70 subscribers thanks to you guys, so I can't thank you enough. Like, I really, really love making stuff, and seeing that makes me really, really happy, because it's something I really enjoy doing, and the more people I can get, like, playing with me and helping me out, I'd be really happy. And Duxo, thank you. If that's Marble, then Marble is the MVP today. Because Marble's been super duper cool this whole stream, so I appreciate it greatly. Damn it. Now I forgot what I was doing. Stellar gameplay, Levi. Good job. Okay, here we go. yeah, it was wicked. I'm really, really happy that people have come along. And if you do want to check out more of my stuff, and I understand if you don't, I won't hold anything against you. But then go ahead and check out Tom and Levi. We're idiots, we know that, but we have a lot of fun with these games, and people have commented on our stuff, and it's nice getting feedback, good or bad. Like early on, like our first ever Let's Play was terrible. I think it was Terraria, and I was on Skype to Tom at the time, and it was so impromptu and weird. It's nice to see that we've got like at least a semi-decent setup where at least you can hear us properly, and the game isn't too bad. Like we're learning as we go along, so I'm really happy that people are checking it out. As for my voice, I don't know where you get that from. When I think of soothing voices, I do not think of my own. But whatever floats your boat. But you guys are awesome, and thanks, I love you a lot. It's so nice to be able to talk to people who love games like I do. It's wicked. Because just like, you know, I have circles of friends and you can talk about games. There are people I talk, but I went to uni this year. I started university, so I can't be as nerdy, or I'll alienate people. Any voice with an accent is relaxing. Yeah, I mentioned earlier to Marvel actually. My mother is from Devon, which is the countryside, and they all sound like farmers. So they sound like this, making sure they've got their crops ready for the harvest. So they love making loads of things with cows and all that. I don't know. And then my dad is from Essex, which is near London, so he sounds like this. Loves watching the football with his son, and he has a great time. And he talks a bit like this. Not heavy. I'm being a bit dramatic for the sake of this argument, but somehow the accent from my mum and the accent from my dad have intertwined to create a very neutral English accent. What's that? Somerset. Hello, my lover. Anywhere near the country, they sound like this. Lovely to meet you, my dear. You're my favourite in the whole world, ain't you? Again, I'm being deliberately dramatic, but you get the drift. If I was a helix glitch, where would I be? You get all sorts of accents in England as well. So David Firth. All of the voices in his cartoon sound like this. Unless it's Salad Fingers, which is hello, hello. I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them. Where's the helix glitch? If I was a helix glitch, where would I be? Oh, we've got 2 more to go, guys. 2 more. Okay, there's one. I think the Australian accent's great, and I mentioned to Marble earlier, I have done... It's going to be sad if you do actually scour through our content, because I'm pretty sure on more than one occasion I've done an awful Australian accent. It's usually just to, like, annoy Tom, because I love doing that. And maybe when I played Bully by myself, right near the end I decided to do an Australian accent. I think it's an insecurity thing. I used to do accents all the time. I do Scottish quite a bit too. So when I get super nervous, I sound like this. And I don't know why. But then a lovely YouTuber that goes by Swords and Stories, she has a Scottish accent, and I feel bad because I'm not making fun of Scottish people when I do it. And now that Australian people have come and said hello, again I have to reiterate, I'm not trying to offend anybody with my terrible accents. But it's just the way that I am. I can't change who I am, guys. So don't judge me, alright? I'm also pretty much in love with the Irish accent, so I might slip into that from time to time. And I apologise anybody from Ireland who comes across my channel. I am so sorry. Dive, my pretty! Dive! Oh god, how do I get it? How do I get this? Can I do it this way? Yeah, I can, wicked. Alright, one more to go, guys. Ending the stream with around 6 people chilling out and chatting is pretty cool to me. Now, where are you? Are you in this area? Or is it in the Thames? No, that's in the Thames. Accent adventures, yeah, guys. Give me an accent to ruin, and then I'll be your man. Because I'm quite happy to butcher an accent for anybody. Okay, we got one more to go, dudes. Yeah, I'm glad that there's some people who've hung out and enjoyed it, and I'm doing this with massive air quotes, quote unquote, enjoyed this stream. At the very least, you've enjoyed chatting about random stuff. That includes llamas. Let's never forget the fact that llamas are in Minecraft. But yeah, just to say again, this isn't my main channel, but I do have one with my friend Tom. And we have a bit of a blast playing video games together. And so if you ever want to check out the stuff we make there, then please go ahead. And yeah, I've managed to brainstorm a few new ideas, like the quick draw and the idea of an animation. Awesome suggestion. Yeah, I'm glad you've enjoyed it, guys. Honestly, it means a lot to me.
Come with me. I have a job for you.
I never expect stuff like this, so it's really awesome. And I will stream again. It's given me, this stream has given me cause to suggest that there will be people at least who want to chat for a little bit. You guys are from Australia. I get you'll probably be asleep if I start streaming. Or something bad's gonna happen, so it won't always be you super cool guys. But nonetheless, it's given me reason to mess around. That's the last helix glitch. I'll do a bit of running around. If you guys want to chat for 5 minutes, I will be here, and then I'll be not here so much because I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. So I'll kill a couple of these bad guys. Hey-ya! La 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 la. Yeah. Cool. You're dead. Yeah, this is the last game I thought I'd be streaming, but I just picked it up from my shelf. I did like a bit of roulette because I have so many games that I don't play, and I'm like, no, you have to play something. No, what have you equipped that for? Oh, what does that do? Good throwing, Levi. Yeah, responsibilities fucking suck. I'll stop with having responsibilities, and we can just stream all day and night. Imagine if you can like stream as a job. Imagine the people who are popular enough to do it. I don't have enough of a personality to do it, especially not by myself. I commend anybody who can. But streaming's becoming the thing, I guess. It's so easy to communicate with people. It's so instantaneous. If, say, I really like a game, or I'm looking at people who I'm like, how does this game play? I have much cause now to look at somebody streaming it than I would read reviews. I mean, like, I can read reviews, but sometimes you want to see an actual human being playing it and getting their instant reactions to it, so it's really cool. I didn't think I had the voice for it, but a person on the internet told me I do, so I can. Duck, so I can achieve anything. Yeah, I hate my voice. The worst thing is, obviously, when you're making Let's Play videos and podcasts, you have to listen back to your voice. It's how editing gets done. and I managed to. I really started to hear myself, and I was like, I actually sound like that. Tom, we're gonna have to stop this whole YouTube idea. Yeah, exactly, Duxo. You are the all-seeing eye. You're the omniscient force that drives me. Yes, true. But yeah, I just there's an emoji keyboard, guys. Why aren't you spamming emojis? If there's a llama emoji, you know what to do. You know what to do. But yeah, I hated my voice after hearing it for so long. Luckily, I've just learnt to hate it quietly, and I can deal with it now. I can edit my voice and stuff like that and mess around with it. Editing the bully episode was an eye-opener, because I get to cut on that one. I think I might do, like, because Tom is busy a lot, I'll do a going it alone thing where I just play games by myself, because I do like doing it. I do like playing games, so I like talking about games, and I'll go off on a tangent at least I know I can do that. But it's nice being able to cut out things that are dumb, or cut out dead air, because the bully episode I did is cut. I don't know if anybody has seen that, because it was just me and it was probably terrible. But basically I could just cut out anything I didn't like, and I was like, okay, that didn't happen. This never happened. I can just get rid of that. That was kind of funny, and maybe I'll keep that in. That anecdote wasn't very funny. Cut, cut, cut. Although there was about an hour's worth of footage condensed down into like a 10-minute episode, which is probably for the best. Because I was very tired. I remember recording it. I turned my console on and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just record it. Oh my god, Tom does some great edits. I know these are videos that I can't encourage you to watch the videos, but Tom has done some hilarious editing. We played Tekken Tag Tournament, which I think we got the most views for that one thus far. It's got about 150, which is modest for the amount of subscribers we have. And I was talking to Tom about when I was playing Tekken with my little brother. If someone would lose too much health, we'd say know your limits, and then we started doing like a random Michael Caine impression where we go, know your limits, Master Wayne, know your limits. And Tom, that's the time when Tom will decide to add in Michael Caine and random stuff like that, and he'll edit Michael Caine in shaking his head at me, stuff like that. He just does little things. We played I think it was the part 3 of Luigi's Mansion. Just little things, like when I said mind blown and he rattles the screen and little words come up. I really love that. You know, there's really great YouTubers, like actually popular YouTubers who do it. If anybody's seen Super Mega, the editing of their videos is hilarious. I can't recommend Super Mega enough if you're looking for like a popular YouTuber but still on the up. Because I was a big fan of Syndicate, the sketch channel, before Daniel from that group died, which was really sad. But luckily, the two guys who were left decided to make a channel called Super Mega, and I cannot recommend it enough. In fact, I recommend Syndicate as well, the sketch show. Like, obviously they're not making stuff now, but Blonde Boys, probably one of the funniest sketches I've seen. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Yeah, definitely search Blonde Boys by Syndicate. It was really, really sad how they stopped becoming a thing, because sadly a member of that sketch show took his life, which was really, really upsetting. But they picked themselves up, those guys, and made Super Mega, and I cannot recommend it enough. If you're really into kooky editing, they are very funny. But yeah, I'm going to continue doing everything I can to make this Tom and Levi fun. I'm going to make more music, I think, for it. I spent about half an hour making a little... the only thing that's actually live and available that I made was the intro to the Notepod, which took me about 10 minutes with a MIDI keyboard. and I feel like Tom gets I'm doing Tom a disservice by not helping him out as much as I can, because he's brilliant. Don't tell him that. The minute Tom knows how good he is, don't want to give him a big head, so don't pass that information on, guys. But yeah, I'm just loitering around, guys. I should probably call it now. How do I get the gun? I want to shoot this guy first. The ragdoll on this game. I'm going to steal money from this guy and then call it a stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm completely shocked at the amount of people who've come along and said hey. Even at the start, we had a few people come in. Really cool. So thank you very much. I'll link you to my channel one more time, because why not? Just so you know that this is not where I'll be streaming if you want to check me out. And I'm sad there's no llama emoji, but the camel one is funny. Thank you, Marble, for being like my secondary sponsor for the stream. I appreciate it greatly. And now I have 70 subs exactly, so I'm so grateful for that as well. I've definitely tried. If you've got any ideas quickly of what to stream, I'm tempted to buy Horizon Zero Dawn, so I'll definitely stream that if I do. I could look at what games I have, but it won't stop the stream. Hopefully, I have like Shovel Knight, The Witcher, Trials games I used to play the hell out of, all sorts of games that I can stream. And we were discussing earlier what would be good for like a chill game. Minecraft is definitely up there. I'll definitely try and play something that I can play, but also talk to you guys as well, because that's kind of what the stream is about. It's why I turned this stream on. It was to talk to some cool people. Maybe like a choice-based game, like a Telltale game. I'm a massive fan of the Fables comics, so I've played The Wolf Among Us, but I haven't played it on the PS4 yet, but I have that. That's really cool. Inside, games like that, Limbo, although we're playing that on our channel, so you should check that out. Rocket League is probably not a great idea. Gravity Rush is a brilliant game. All sorts, so I'll definitely find something that I can chill stream. And if you guys are around, then I'd love to welcome you guys to the chat again. But thanks, guys, I appreciate it a lot. And as for Garrow Gaming, who's watching us, I'll definitely subscribe. So if you've got stuff that you want to plug, I'll check it out. I love checking out anything people make. Anybody trying to like stretch their creative muscles, I'm all down for that. So follow me on Tumblr, follow me on subscribe to our YouTube channel, and just leave comments and stuff if you like it, even if you don't like it. But I'll see you later, guys. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate it. Like, it's no one's business. So I'll see you again soon. Bye!